T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Poor, lackluster, no real endeavour, no fight, getting bullied, backing out of the challenge, being soft as baby poo. How many more ways are there to describe Liverpool's first half of a game this season? I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting very, 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 very sick of this. Every time I watch my team, I'm pretty much expecting the first half to be rubbish. And once again, it costs us big time. I don't want to hear we played well in the second half. I don't want to hear when Jota came on, the game changed. These might be factual, but I don't care. Football is 90 minutes. Football is 90 minutes. And why are we constantly not playing well in the first half of games? Do we just think that we can continue to just keep this narrative going that we'll be able to come back in the second half? Is that what they're doing? Are they like, we'll be all right. We'll just come back in the second half. Who is second half FC? I don't care about no second half. If Nottingham Forest had a little bit more about them, they would have been 2-0 up and there would have been no comeback. Welcome to the match preview, the match reaction, sorry, for Nottingham Forest 1, Liverpool 1. Or should I say Nottingham Forest 1, soft as baby poo 1. Because for me, that's what we are. We're soft. We're too nice. Have you not heard the saying, nice guys finish last?
What did you predict though, bro? Like, did you predict 1-1? You did, didn't it? You said draw.
I literally predict, but that's the indictment on the club that they couldn't prove me wrong.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Because I knew the mentality was a worry going into this game, man. And that
I
is
said
the problem.
2-1. I thought we'd get the 2-1. Clearly, I was wrong. But here's the thing. I've been saying for a while that you can't always just rely on some second half brilliance. The manager is a very good manager. He's done well to get us to where we are now. I don't think we should act like it's some type of capitulation, but we should definitely feel like, this is starting to slip out of our hands now because we started the season so well and just started to falter. And you could see like players just not on the same level for whatever reason. Big up Cal. I know Cal mentioned fatigue, but I don't think it's fatigue personally. I just think it's pressure. And here's the thing. When you get into these type of positions, you have to be able to handle the pressure. And by handling pressure is dealing with what's in front of you, no matter what it takes. And I felt like we didn't really want it today. Courtesy of the first goal. Like, wasn't the greatest header from Ibu. Not at all. But Salah pussied out of it. And then they went and scored. And even, I'll say this again, people might not like what I'm about to say, but Virgil van Dijk, who's been immense all season, if you go and watch it again, I'll say it how many times. He can see Chris Wood. He sees Chris Wood running and decides not to really bother. Then after about a second later, then decides to run. Like, brother, you got to deal with that. Go and chase Chris Wood down. Put pressure on him and maybe Chris Wood fumbles it. Or do you know what I mean? Luis Diaz.
I think he's the least to blame for that goal. In all
Nah,
honesty.
bruv. Go watch it. Go watch it back.
No,
Trust
I've
me.
seen it, bro. He had to come over and cover for Ibu completely vacating his position. And yes, he could have engaged a bit more, but he's the least culpable out of everyone who let that goal in for me. Because he's covering another player. Mo has to be stronger. Ibu's header has to be better. And Alisson, I told everyone leading into this game, his reflexes are not working at the moment, bro.
Bro,
I've
listen,
seen
I
the goal
love
back, and Ali should have never let that shot in.
I love Virgil, but bro, Virgil was way too. It's like he almost thought that I'll allow Chris Wood to get that. If I run, I'll just probably catch him anyway. If Virgil's aggressive, Virgil goes and gets him. Not only that, Virgil probably could have played him offside, bro. He didn't even step up. He didn't even try an offside trap. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, but it just happened it happened so quick.
I know it
because
happens very quickly.
Mo
but
and Ibu made the fumble in the middle, and it just happened really quick,
Yeah.
bro.
But here's the thing: as much as I want to, this ain't biased, bro. Ibu's header wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't a crap header. Salah bailed out of it, which makes it
was
worse.
a crap header, bro. It was. We have to be honest.
It really wasn't.
There was. He just headed it with no like.
Bro, he headed it to Salah, and Salah bailed out of a 50-50.
Yeah, but it was a poor header too.
Nah, bro, I'm not letting Salah off the hook here. No, I mean that's.
Well. I'm not saying.
Listen, we can agree to disagree. We agree to disagree. I think Salah puts out the challenge. Virgil was lazy to get back, and Alisson should have done better, in my opinion. It don't get me wrong. It was like
all four of them are part of it. All four.
There was a lot of it was error after error after error. Like,
yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think Virgil's the least culpable out of all four of them, if I'm being honest.
Maybe even so, but I felt like he could have done way better. Just like how Salah, in my opinion, didn't want it, bro. Like, it's so crazy because here's the killer. Even if Salah tried to go for it and even fouls the player, that they don't even score because it's a foul. You break up play. Salah actually bailed out of it, bro. That's the killer. Salah bailed out of it.
No, he did.
And don't get me started on Salah in today. Listen, I will always be fair on this channel. Salah has literally been our savior for literally 75% of this season. But he's still culpable for today. He was very, very poor. And I know you said on earlier on was everyone big up and you was like, Nico Williams played well, yeah. Nico Williams played decent. Wasn't outstanding. Aina was better in my opinion. But Salah was shocking. You know when you said, oh, I felt like Nico Williams pocket Salah. No, he didn't. It's not like Salah couldn't do nothing, Drift. Salah just chose the wrong thing to do. Wrong execution. Wrong pass. Wrong whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Do you know what I mean? Salah was really, really poor. And we can talk about Gakpo cutting in, but Gakpo was more frightening, in my opinion, than Salah. Gakpo looked like he was going to score more. Diaz, I can't even lie. The way how Diaz shanked that opportunity that we had when he could have played it to Cody, I just don't understand it. I feel like we should just go to player ratings, bro, because I just want to speak about the players. Honestly, I just want to speak about the players. So I've got a lot to say for a lot of players, innit? So whenever you're ready.
What, for player ratings?
Yeah, I just want to speak about the players, bro. Honestly, I just want to speak about the players. I've got a lot to say about certain players, bro. Home truths. Doesn't mean say that I'm gonna go overboard or oh my gosh, like we're done. No. I just want to give some constructive criticism of some of the players of today, and that's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to go too far. It's not like we lost the game and like man.
Before we get into it.
Yeah.
Brad says, people, let's be optimistic. A point gained. Yeah, technically it's a point gained, my bro, but that's 2 points dropped. I'm sorry. Chef Wesley says, agreed with Ali's reactions. They are slower. Mo was wasteful. Vish says, game was crying out for Elliott, not Jones.
Facts.
The red guy, need a conversational slot. He brings on Jota and Simicast. Brilliant, but then ruins it by bringing on Jones and keeping Salah on. Where is the ruthlessness? Sean P says, their goalie was superb.
Man of the match for me.
He was indeed. Jamrock, it's the pressure 100%. We have seen this before.
Spot on. Jamrock. Spot on.
I don't like this narrative though that Liverpool don't deal well with pressure because we've got record points in a lot of seasons that we haven't won. I don't think you can call it pressure,
bro. Liverpool. All right.
I'm not this moment right now, but I mean in general, people are acting like in the last 5, 6, 7 years we don't deal well with pressure. That's
what
not
I'm gonna say. No, it's not that. It's no. Jamrock's not even saying that. What he's saying is though, in this particular instance, not saying overall as a club. The reason why he's saying that is because there's been instances where this has happened with pressure. When we won the league, we were so far ahead, it didn't even matter. We were just clear. It didn't matter. The world was on its... I'm about to say something crazy, but the world was going through a madness, yeah? And that is a lot of pressure. People use that against us, but I use that for us. Like, the world was in trouble, so to speak, and the Liverpool players were able to galvanize themselves and to keep it going. I give them mad credit for that, mad props for that, yeah? But whenever we've been in close title races, Liverpool sometimes will falter. Whether the other teams are slightly better or whether it's pressure.
But that's not pressure, though. That happened.
No. There is pressure because when it's head-to-head, it's pressure. It is pressure.
97 and 93 points doesn't suggest pressure, bro. Just the other team was just 1 point better than us.
But was it enough? Let me give an example.
But that doesn't mean that we bottled under the pressure.
Let me give an example. The Spurs game, Drift. In the 21-22 season, I think it was, when we're going for the quad, we should have beat Spurs. You know, if we beat Spurs, we win the league.
The 1-1 draw, yeah. But I don't think you can say we bottled it because of pressure.
Bro, there's been many a times, even in finals. Yeah, it is good to disagree.
I don't think Liverpool have bottled because of pressure. But
I think pressure is getting to us, bro. When there was we had no pressure at the start of the season, and look what we were doing. Remember, no pressure. No one expects us to be where we are, bro.
If I'm not mistaken, in a few of those years, we went on like 16-game winning streaks. And then we dropped points in one game and then someone calls it pressure. Come on, man.
Because it's like a final. No. Drift, hear what I'm saying. You can go on an amazing run, but that one game that you need to win and you don't win, why couldn't it have been the same as the other game that you played?
Because that's life, bro.
Yes, but pressure always brings it, bruv. In football, there is pressure. There's nothing wrong in saying this, by the way.
So if there's pressure in 17 games and only one of those games you drop points, you've bottled to pressure,
bro.
Even though you dealt with the pressure in all the other 16 games.
If you knew you had to win 18 games and you win 17, and the manner in terms of how you either draw or lose, the pressure might get to you, bro. It's not definitive, but pressure can get to players. It's part of the game.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you win 17 out of the 18 games, and yes, you needed to win all 18, but you win 17 out of 18.
It's a final. Like
you didn't succumb to pressure.
All right, let me give you an example.
That's just life.
All right, let me give you an example. Today was practically a final. It was built up as a final. Nottingham Forest are not supposed to be where they are. Yeah, we all know what's on the line here. We know what's on the line. If Liverpool win this game, we got 9 points clear. This was a pressure game for Liverpool. What are we doing here?
No, every game's pressure to a degree, but I don't think Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool buckle under pressure. Anyway, let's move on. No.
I said we can buckle under pressure. I'm just giving you examples where we have. There's a difference. Right. You know what I mean?
And deal, we are overreacting. Forest are second in the Prem. I know, but two things can be right at the same time, Andil. I think Forest are second in the Prem, but Forest ain't a great team, and we've let them take 4 points of us. Slot should be ashamed of himself for that stat. Devil's advocate, annoyed. We couldn't get the win tonight, but bias aside, that second half was a great display of exciting football from both teams. Sam Max, 3 points from 9 is not title-winning form. Told you we won't win the league. Told you January slump is coming. We lose the title this month with these clown owners. I don't care. Cyberzone, FSG, for all their faults, are right in the hesitation of giving 30-plus contracts. How quickly you can fall off in quality, e.g. Robbo, Fabinho, and Hendo. These quite a few of these super chats are kind of more. We'll have a proper talk about it rather than just now. But I hear what you guys are saying. Vitu, guys, Diaz is such an overrated dribbler. Always wants to shimmy, juck, and bait when he should just pass and dust people. That one-on-one. Yeah, that 1-on-1. I think it's a bit disingenuous to talk about him overall, but that 1-on-1 was shocking. I don't know what he was doing there. Lewis, everyone calm down. Good point overall. On the first goal, it comes to Konate jumping out into no man's land and leaving the space in behind. I agree with that. But Mo and Ali were also culpable.
But again,
no, Matt, I know you do jump to his defense a bit more.
Drift, no, but I've been fair.
When we get to do the breakdown of it, you'll see that Ibri was as culpable as others.
Bro, I feel like I'm very fair. I'm not afraid to call out players who I believe are very, very good players. But if they have stinkers, they have stinkers. When you go back and watch it, someone says Matt will never go against Konate. Wait there. When Konate was having a knee brace on and he played like crap, I literally said he should be playing, but yeah, he had a bad game. I don't remember me. It's mad. It's crazy, but it's cool. It's cool. I'll leave it there.
Sammy, in the Prem era, I've watched us in a title race on 8 separate occasions, and we've only got over the line once. Like Leicester, the PTSD is real. Are we just unlucky, or is there more to it? I don't know, man. We'll get into that a little bit later on. Divyam says Tsimikas was in good form since the season started. I don't understand why Slot prefers Robbo over Tsimikas. I agree with that. Robbo was not in good form. Understandable, he is the main 11 key player, but what are your thoughts? Yeah, I think Tsimikas should be playing, bro. I agree. I definitely do. Tsimikas hasn't been amazing this year, but I just think his overall delivery and effort has been better than Robbo's. And I do think Robbo's playing on merit, not form. I do think Robbo's... I don't think Robbo's been anywhere near as bad as other people are saying, but I do believe he's playing on merit. He's playing on reputation, not merit. I do think that. Freedom. Slot needs to use Harvey or Chiesa. Look, I'll be honest with you. Let's just get this out of the way now, because I think you agreed with me during the stream, because Cal was the one who was like, why can't Chiesa get on? I don't want a man who can't even fight a cold coming on and playing against a team who's being that aggressive and there's that much going on. Like, we always do this where like we just think something didn't work, so the other thing will work. No, Chiesa, did you not see Chiesa against Accrington Stanley? He couldn't even handle the fucking physicality of Accrington Stanley at home. And you want him to come on against Nottingham Forest away? Come on. I don't think that works. I'm going to
repeat what Slot said about Chiesa. It is definitely against Accrington Stanley. It is definitely a good first step, as much as I like the way Accrington Stanley.
And this isn't a shot at Freedom, by the way. I just don't.
No. We have to take into consideration that we are talking about League 2 level.
Hey, mods in the chat, keep it. Matt, while I'm doing the things, can you try and make sure like this, like people doing dumb spamming in the chat?
If people are spamming, you're gonna get blocked. I'll just I'm
gonna not that as in like bots and stuff.
No. If the bots are started, give me. I was quickly finishing that, and then I saw it out. It is good to have him back on the pitch. He was a threat, but let's not get carried away. That's what he thinks about Chiesa right now. That's not me, by the way. This is the manager.
There you go. Do you get
what I'm saying?
Pond, it's really simple. The club need a shifter. Hold on. The club needs to shifter the players that Slot... get rid of the players that Slot doesn't want to play and bring in some players and freshen up the squad. But we all know that really and truthfully, the excuse will be we'll wait for the summertime, and in the summertime we won't really do much. Jamra. Matt, go back through the years in close title races when we have been leading and our lead shrinks, and then look how we played in those games.
I know, bro. It's scary. I know what Jamra means. I know.
Vitu, that Diaz moment, he's an overrated dribbler. Why you always try to bait? Just take on your man. Imagine if that's old school Mo or Sadio or Torres or Bale or Isak in that scenario. He's getting a lot of heat for that one time still. Brady, Drift, do we still win the league? I say we do. At this moment in time, I still think we win the league, bro. Yeah, but my faith is dwindling fast. 4 draws in the last 7 games, Matt. That's not title winning form at all.
Yeah, I know it's not.
That's not title winning form.
This spammer is just like busy, innit? Flipping hell, bro.
A lot of PTSD talking, a slight overreaction in his opinion. And Stardazen, disruption starts with FFP.
Chat, I'm blocking him, but he keeps on making a new account. Literally, I'm blocking him and getting rid of him. Don't worry, man, I'm on it.
I think it's a bot.
It's a bot, innit? Don't worry, the bot will give up after a while, innit? Because I'll be all day. So don't worry.
And if we got any mods in the chat as well, make sure you're on it, guys. Um,
Oh my days! Again.
I don't actually understand how this is happening though, because it's the same name. Meaning, how is it even possible to keep
I don't even
making the
understand.
same account with? I don't know what's going on. It's actually mad.
I'm blocking the person. Trust me, chat. I'm blocking them and get like they're banned and their comments are removed, as you lot can see. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to. No disrespect to the mods, we might have to start getting some new mods up in it.
Yeah, because it's happening a
I
bit
don't know.
too
I'm gonna
much.
start.
Alright, hold on.
I'm gonna start modding up some people.
Do
Might
we
be some
have
new
the same
Avengers.
conversation if Cells isn't insane? We do, but two things can be right at the same time, bro. And he was exceptional today. Trust him to turn into Peter Schmeichel today, innit? Which is fucking annoying.
Again.
And Teke, is this Nunes' fault? Laugh my ass off. Someone will find a way to blame him. But big up yourself, Teke, as always. Right, let's get into the player ratings then, bro. Again,
I'm gonna start making bare new mods. Give me 1 second. I'm listening to it. I'm listening. I'm just gonna start modding up bare people them.
Magnus says, I feel sorry for Slot. He ain't got much to work with. Do you know why I don't feel sorry for Slot? Because I think Slot was the one who wanted to go into the year with the players he has. I know you lot have disagreed with me on this, but I actually think that Slot wanted to proceed with the team that he's got now and then make changes at a later date. I don't actually think we can blame what's happening in January. Maybe we can blame the ownership and Edwards and them man there. But in the summertime, I kind of think it's what Slot wanted. And it's very frustrating. AM, by the way, this false 9 DS thing needs to end. I said this. There's an odd game where I do think it works, but nah, I'm not. I'm not happy with it being a regular thing. What did I say at the beginning of the game, Matt? Before the game even kicked off, I said, why is Jota not playing up front?
Yeah, he did.
Why was it DS up front today? I didn't get it.
Just quickly. Promo, you're now a mod. Makuma, you're now a mod. You man, just get rid of him. I've had enough.
All right, make sure.
I'm getting tired.
Well, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Whoever wants to get a mod, let me know now. Shout me.
Sean's asking right now. Yeah, Sean should have been a mod from day. Sean P, bro. Give Sean look at the screen, bro. Look at the screen.
No, I'm looking at my phone. It's easier on my phone than it is.
No, I'm saying as it looks. Just look up for a second and you'll see who it is.
Oh, Sean. I'm on it.
Yeah, bro. No, it's for real. Sean should have been a mod.
Sean, you should be a mod. No long thing. Hold on. Give me 1 sec.
Jamrock says every title winning team, irrespective of sport, has about 4 to 6 players who are just hyper focused and locked in and just nerves of steel. I think we do have quite a few players like that, though, Jamrock. Are people starting to lose faith in some of our players? I think we're just going through some really poor form. I don't think we can just go, oh, we ain't got no winners in the team all of a sudden. Matt, do you agree with that? Do you think we don't have about 5 or 6 people in the squad who have got that mentality to get over the line? I do.
No, we did.
I just think we're playing shit at the moment.
Yeah, we're just playing really poorly, like.
Bro,
do you know what I mean?
For now, a couple more people can be mods, bro. But for now, I think you've made enough, bro. Them man, they can keep an eye on the chat. Let's.
Yeah, no, but I'm looking for Sean. I've made about 5, 6 new mods.
Stardazing does deserve to be a mod. Says mod me, Matt. I'm ready, running like Kabak. Bro, I don't think Kabak is the right defender we need in this situation.
Anelia, you're now a mod.
Clark Kent. There's a lot of people who want to be mods. Don't worry, guys. We'll get that sorted out afterwards. For now, whoever's modded for now, though, so we can keep the conversation.
I've just added beer mods.
Yeah.
You man, you man and Gallem, do your best work. Even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Imran, you're not a mod. All right, done.
Yeah. There's even Rosa. There's a few that do deserve to be mods, but we'll get that sorted out afterwards, though. We'll get that sorted out.
Yeah, no, they're modded now. But yeah,
right.
Cool.
You know what, bro? I think this player ratings is gonna rattle a few people because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna kick it off.
You man, do your Avengers assemble, please. Sorry,
you can tell me whether you agree or whether you disagree, bro.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Big up Mark A. He says, mob me, I'll put in a shift like Soberslide. All right, then. Ali.
I might remove you from the stream if you think he's above a 4. I promise you, bruv. We have to have a serious conversation about Ali's form.
Ali was poor today.
Anybody who believes Ali's not good enough anymore is just being stupid. We're not entertaining that conversation. That's ridiculous. Today. But bro, we have to have a conversation about what's happening to Ali at the moment. His reflexes are shocking. He's actually looking like an old man. He's actually looking like an old man. We had a conversation about this in the preview, and people will say, nah, man, it's got to be Ali. Come on. There was a few people that did agree with me about Kelleher. I don't think Kelleher lets that shot in today, bro.
Do you think
Kelleher doesn't touch the ground until the ball hits the net. I repeat, Kelleher saves that.
Do you think Alisson can sense the aura from Valencia?
No, I just think he's just not come back well after his injury. I just don't think he's come back well since his injury. And he's allowed to regain the form. Of course he is. But I don't think he's come back well, bro. I just don't. I'm going to tell you, look, I'm going to do this. And you know what? This is the perfect time right now to promote on Big Up, guys. We have now got a special option. Shout out to everyone who's in the Watch Along for Us gift gang in the building. We have now got a special option where we are allowed and proud to have video footage of every single moment in the game to analyze and break down after every game, guys. So join us tomorrow lunchtime on Big Up for a full tactical breakdown on what happened and what went wrong in this game, where we can show the video clips. It's going to be sensational. It's going to turn into Sky Sports Kopish. Best believe. Until then, we can only do simple things. And I'm going to just show you lot quickly what I mean and when I mean it. Matt, let me show you something real quick.
Show them.
Look where the ball is at the point where Alisson touches the floor. I repeat, look where the ball is at the point of Alisson touching the floor. Do I need to zoom in a little bit?
No, not even. Bruv.
Alisson's elbow touches the floor when the ball is crossing the line. Does that look like good reflexes to you?
The thing is, it was a very good strike, but I'll be real. Like,
was it? Or was it just a basic?
No. It was a good strike, but it still be a good strike, but the goalkeeper should save it, though. If that makes sense. It was good. It wasn't like flipping now. The bots are relentless.
I'm not. No, it's all right, man. The mods have.
No, I know, but I haven't seen bots like this for time, bro. I'm being genuine, like.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Even though the finish was tidy, of course it was. Nah, Ali.
No, Alisson gets a free. He's in poor, innit? Just put him in poor. Let's move on. Let's move from Ali. Alisson's poor, innit? Let's put him in the poor team. He's poor, innit? Let's see. Justin Kluivert scored a penalty against Chelsea.
Big up, Ram in the building. Big up yourself, brother.
Big up.
Yeah. I'm over it, brother. I'm over it. Right. Let me just get ready for the next move. Right. Who's next? Trent.
I actually thought Trent was good, you know. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't scared like how I thought I was gonna be. 7.5 for Trent.
Wow. For real?
Trent was really good, bro. If you actually deep it, there weren't many times we were like, Trent, what you got? Bro, think about the passes Trent sent. I'm gonna be real. Trent probably deserved 2 assists, bro. But there was one Egyptian king that decided to have an absolute brain fart. Just keep it a buck. I thought Trent was really good today. I'm being honest, bro.
Boy. Guys, so I'm just gonna set slow mode in the chat as well because I want these bots to stop being able to.
Yeah,
do
I'm
the
gonna
post.
do subscribers only, but I don't wanna.
No, I've done that as well. It's on subscribers only and delay now.
I've never seen bots like this, like for real, bro. I'm starting to wonder
Yeah,
whether Skynet have
yeah,
just started up their new server.
I've set the thing. I was gonna go about 6.5 for Trent. I don't think he was rubbish or anything like that, but I don't know if I'd go as far as to say like he was like really good or anything.
Bro, think of the Trent was, bro. The passing from Trent today was crazy.
No, but it wasn't. It wasn't like.
Bro, he put it. Are you forgetting what the pass he gave to Salah? And if Salah just
I'm not. No, but it can't just be 1 or 2 and then like I don't know. I think he was a 6.5 at the most, if I'm being honest. I'm struggling to find anybody who's reaching them 7.5, 8 levels, bro. If I'm being totally honest with you.
Bro, Trent was really good today, you know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Remember who said? This is when we need to go on big up because I'm trying to think who played the pass to Diaz for the counter. That was Trent, I think.
No. But a few passes in the game doesn't mean that he overall.
No, but his passing in general was in. Don't get me wrong. There was a few spamming.
Right.
No, bro. All right.
All right. We'll end on the 7 then. You. I think 6.5. You think 7.5. We'll end on the 7.
All right.
Ibu.
7 for me. For Ibu was good. People were trying to highlight the header, but again,
I'm all
I've
right
got a
with
different opinion.
7. I'm all right with 7 for Ibu. I do believe he was culpable for the first goal, but so was Mo and so was Ali for me. So yeah, I'm all right with 7. Him coming off also means that he's not fully fit, which is worrying.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, even though he didn't have the knee brace on. Virgil.
8.
I'm gonna go 9. I think he carried the entire team on his back today.
I slightly differ. He did. However, that goal, you know how I feel about it.
I can't believe you're putting more blame on Virgil than Ibu for the goal, but fair enough.
It's Drift, when you go back and watch it, Ibu done what a defender's supposed to do and clear their lines. Salah bails
he didn't clear his line. Let me land. To a Forest player.
I'm gonna give my version and you give your version. How you see it? Ibu clears his lines with not the greatest of headers, but it wasn't a crap header. Salah bails like the 50-50. There is enough time for Virgil to get close to Chris Wood. Virgil looks at Chris Wood a couple of times, you know, and allows Chris Wood to do what he's doing. Then Virgil does that lackadaisical thing that he does have in his locker and gives Chris Wood too much time, bro. We have to keep it a buck. He may be the best defender in the world, but he made a mistake, in my opinion. Or, not mistake, he made an error of judgment. He could have, if he wanted to, he could have closed down Chris Wood a bit quicker, in my opinion.
Okay. I'm not saying he's completely absorbed from anything.
But that's the only thing. That's the only thing, you know, that I'm giving, like that I would say is negative. That's why I'm giving him an 8.
But this is what I'm gonna say. I know that what we're discussing ended up in a goal. So I agree it's a major moment in the game. But I'll be honest with you, bro. He carried the entire team on his back today. He was the only one making clearances. He was the only one who looked composed. He's the only one who looked like he was up for the fight. And without Virgil, I think we lose that game 3-0. If I'm being totally honest with you, Virgil was the only one in that game today who looked on it. The amount of times he had to look around and scream, what is going on here? Because he was defending on his own, bro. Just like he had to do in the Man United game. Looking around, screaming at everyone, why am I defending on my own? What is going on here? He's the only one carrying everybody. I think 9. We'll end on the 8.5 because you say 8, I go 9. I think Virgil is the only one who can hold his head up in that game. Actually, no. There's one other guy I think can hold his head up in that game.
Because another thing as well, that people are big at the chat, you could have played him offside, you know, bro. If you go, when you go back and watch it, if you'll realize that Virgil could have made about 2 decisions and he didn't make any.
No,
That's
no, I agree.
the
He was culpable
hesitance.
to some degree.
He procrastinated, bro. I'm gonna be real. He did.
But again, he was only having to come over to fill a space that Ibu left after Salah bails out a tackle, and Ali shouldn't let that shot in. So I still think that he's the least culpable, even though he does have some blame. I agree.
Sounds hard. I know what you're saying. It sounds harsh, but I'm only going off because it's not his. Here's what I'm saying. It's not his fault, by the way. Not directly his fault. It's not. I actually put more blame on Salah for not going for the challenge. Because, like I said, if Salah goes in for the challenge and is a little bit late, Salah gets a foul, right? He fouls the player, you break up play. It's more on Salah, you know. I'm just saying.
If I was going to do percentage, I'm going 30% Ibu, 30% Mo, 30% Ali, 10% Verge. That's what I would do if I was doing a percentage.
No, you need to make Salah's one higher, fam.
No. Backing out the challenge can't be like that bad.
Bro, Salah pussied out of it, bro. Let's keep it above.
Poor header from Ibu that put him in that
No, it wasn't that
bro.
poor. He just didn't want to fight. Bro, you know
no,
what's so
brother,
crazy?
you got to go back and see
land.
how poor the Ibu header was.
Let me land. Hear what I'm about to say.
say.
Not every pass in football is going to be perfect, and sometimes you have to fight for it. It wasn't crap to the point where Salah had no chance. I agree with you. You know, Salah didn't have a chance, bro. Salah had a chance to go and get that. He didn't want it, fam. He didn't want it.
But it was a poor header, though.
Wanted it more. Nico Williams wanted whoever was up against Salah wanted it more than Salah, and that's unacceptable for me, bro.
I agree. I agree that he pulled out the tackle. He did. But it was a poor header, bro. You know, on Big Up, we're going to have some fun analysing this goal when we can actually watch the footage.
Some analysis.
It's going to be Joe. It's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be a mad one. But we'll end on 8 for
Yeah, that's cool. Right? Yeah, we'll end on that. Oh, no, 8.5.
No, you said 8.5. Yeah. We'll end
yeah, because I said 8 and you said 9, so that's calm.
Robbo.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I'm gonna give Robbo 5. I just think overall it was an average performance from Robbo.
The man fell over when the Drift, I know you wanted to laugh and you tried not to.
Everybody can slip, bro.
Bro, the ball got played, the man got blown over by the wind. Yeah. Then
I think you went overboard that time when he cleared the ball out and you said he panicked. At least
you heard the line, bro. Do you know what it is? We've all
put it out to touch and regroup. That's what I want my fullback to do.
I guarantee you, when I was about 6 years old, yeah, and like I was still a little bit like, what's the word I'd say? Like I wasn't obviously as assertive as maybe I am now, 6 years old, right? And maybe there was a bigger guy, and I'm playing football. And there's a big, like say like you guys are 50-50. There's a big guy, and you're thinking, I don't really want to do that.
Just compare yourself to being 6 years old,
bro. Robbo. Bro, tell me I'm lying.
Bro, how small you are when you is that age, bro. You're comparing that to bro. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna be real. I don't expect that from Kyrie. I'm gonna be so buff. Kyrie knows how I feel about it when he plays football. Yeah. Listen,
he just kicked it out for a throw in, bro.
Lango was chasing him, and Robbo got so scared he skied it with his right foot. All I'm gonna say is this. Hear what I'm about to say. Old school Robbo doesn't have that fear or whatever. You want to know why? He gets there quicker than how he does now. He has more composure than what he has now. He doesn't even use his right foot. Robbo would even use his left foot and be uncomfortable and still deal with it. Bro, I felt like Robbo was shook today.
But bro, the ball was in the air. If he lets it bounce, he's under pressure. And he just clapped it into the stand for a throw-in and regroup. Even if it looked funny the way he did it, he did the right thing, bro. He kicked it into touch, got back in shape, and regrouped for the throw. Brother, imagine if he tried to keep that in and then the Langer runs onto it, gets it, runs in and they score. You'd be going mad at him for it, bro.
But you want to know why he won't do it no more? Because he don't trust himself. That's my whole point, though.
But if in doubt, put it out, right? Remember, we learned that as kids. You want to go back to being 6 years old, bro? When we were playing football as youngsters, what were we taught? If in doubt, put it out, right? And then regroup.
Bro.
I don't know, man. I think you're being a little harsh on that one, bro. So what you getting anyway? What's your score? I'm giving him a 5. What are you giving him?
I was giving him a 4. I thought it's poor.
You don't even have 4.5, so I don't even know how we said.
I was giving him a 4. Yeah, let the chat decide.
Chat, are we going 4 or 5 for Robbo?
For Robbo's poor today.
4 or 5 for Robbo, chat. 4 or 5 for Robbo. Let us know. We'll move on
because he's not confident. Because he knows he's kind of like on that decline. That's how you make them type of mistakes.
Or are you over analyzing it because of the way you feel about him?
Bro, Robbo's a legend and the best left back I've ever seen play for Liverpool. Like,
No, I mean
complete left
currently.
back.
I mean currently. I know you love him. I just mean currently.
Is that
I'm seeing quite a lot of 4s and 5s. This is going to be tough, actually. It's going to be tough. You know what? I'm just going to give him a 4 because I don't want to argue. But
there does seem more 4s though, from how I'm seeing.
no, I actually think it's right down the middle. But I've seen a couple 3s, so I'll give him a 4.
Yeah.
Moving into midfield, McAllister. This is going to be tough to analyze because McAllister had a very up and down game, didn't he? He had a very up and down game for me, McAllister. In the first half, he was one of the only players who was good. But then when we stepped up, I don't think he stepped up with us in the second half. He had a very weird game today. What's your analysis on McAllister?
I give him a 6. He was a bit funky at times though. We're like, oh, McAllister, but then he done some good stuff though. I think
that's
a 6
fair. I think you've hit the nail on the head with that one. That's fair. 6.5 at a push, I guess. 6.5. Should we go 6.5? Yes.
I've got no problems giving him 6.5, by the way.
No, 6. We drew the game. Fuck it. We're
Fair
being way too
enough.
generous.
Fair enough.
We just drew the game. We're being way too generous, you know. We just drew a game.
Fair enough.
Grav. Do you know what?
I'm
going to start this one because I know you're Grav's biggest fan. So
okay.
It's ironic because yesterday we had the whole conversation about Grav being a centre-back and you was the one saying it and me and Cal didn't really agree and it was like kind of mad. So here's what I'm going to say. I actually think my rating is going to be more based on the fact that when he became a centre-back, he was better than when he was in midfield today. The irony, we had the conversation yesterday, and then the irony that I've got to sit here and humble myself and say, do you know what, Matt? He was a better centre-back today than he actually was in midfield. So I'm going to go 7.5 for Grav based on how well he did when he had to go to centre-back. Because in midfield, I think I'd have been giving him a 6 today. But he stepped in really, really well when he went into centre-back. And that is what boosts him up to a 7.5 for me. The floor is yours.
I need people to understand that when I talk, I don't talk for no reason. People think I'm a madman. I might be a bit of a madman. That might be true. But when I was speaking about Ryan Gravenberch, I was telling people that if there was ever an emergency, I trust Gravenberch as centre-back. And that was off the basis of when we went down to 10 men and I realized we could trust him because he's got discipline and he's got know-how and he can read the game. I literally got laughed out the building when I said Gravenberch at centre-back, you know. Gravenberch, I don't want to see him play there, but if there was ever an emergency, he can be relied upon. He had a very good game at centre-back. I think in centre-mid, I think he was okay, he was all right. But I agree with you. He was actually very, very good at centre-back. Very, very good. Couple of like shots that he took and like in the first half, I thought he could have done better. But let me tell you something. We've got one hell of a player there. There's a reason why I said Gravenberch can play centre-back. And I just want to stress it again. Should he be a centre-back? No. But if we're ever in an emergency, we're going to have to 10 men or we've got too many injuries, we can depend on him because he's that guy. I'll go on further. This is me really going to have a go at some of people. And all of you, some of you. When we sign
Make sure you don't do too much, you know.
No, I'm not doing too much. Where's Jamal when I need him? Do you know what I said? Last year, I said Gravenberch can play the 6. I got laughed at. He's not good enough. He switches off. I said Gravenberch done it at Ajax. He can do it for Liverpool. He just needs application. No one will remember that though. People will say, Slot. And don't get me wrong, Slot played him in a 6. I said it last year and got laughed at the building again, you know. Just a little reminder. I need Jamal with them tapes. But here we are now. Full circle. Gravenberch, complete midfielder. That can do it all. He's a bad man. We're lucky to have him. He gets an 8 today. I'll leave it there.
Ooh. All right. I think we'll land on the 7.5 to keep it fair. Though. I think 8's a bit much, bro. I can't lie.
What?
I don't think there's many players who come out of today on an 8. You know, I gotta be honest. Chat, what are we saying? 7.5 or 8? We leave it up to the chat again. 7.5 or 8.
Let the chat decide.
Grab, guys.
Go on, chat. You decide.
7.5 or an 8. Quickly, guys. Quickly. 7.5 or an 8 for Grav. What are we saying?
It's a lot of 8s, fam.
Lot of 7.5s as well, though, G.
Is it 8.5?
Very split,
Oh,
another
8.
7, very split down the middle. 7,
Hugo,
7.5,
stop it. You're
7.5,
such a
7,
menace,
7.
bro.
Nah, 7.5, bro. I think you could.
Wait, it's not over. Wait. Hold on. 8. Hold on.
More 7,
What?
7.5, 7. Bro, it's 7.5. It's 7.5. The chat spoken, bro.
It's because I called out the chat.
7.5.
I hear it though. I respect it. The chat.
No,
I hear it.
it's because I think you're doing
No.
a bit too much, brother.
No. The chat know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. The chat aren't weak in it. They're strong chat. I hear it. I hear it. I rate the chat. I hear it.
Soberslai.
Wow.
Should I start on this one?
Yeah, film, bro.
Only other player I think that can walk off this picture there with his head held high. Him and Virgil, keep your head up. Walk off, chest up, walk off. You man did your thing today. Everyone else feel a little bit such and such. Only part of this game that frustrated me was that Soberslai had that chance where if he pulls the trigger, he scores, and he tried to square it. And then he had a reverse situation where he shot when he should have squared it. That frustrated the hell out of me. Soberslai, get the decision-making right. Outside of that, he was brilliant. As bad as the overall performance was, Soberslai was brilliant today. And if that version of Soberslai can just make the right call when to shoot and when to pass, Matt, he can become he can go from being a good midfielder into one of the best in the league. All he has to do is make the right decision in that final moment. That's all he's got to do, bro. Other than that, I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was winning duels. I don't know what the statistics are on Sober, but I'm just going off of how I felt watching the game. He was winning his duels. He was covering ground. He was getting involved. He was tenacious. He was the only one that pussying out of challenges. He was, generally speaking, making good passes, apart from just that last final bit when he moved into the pivot, he proved he can play pivot. I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't like the way FSG are going to be looking at this. They're going to be looking at the fact that Graf can slot in the centre back, and they're going to be looking at the fact that Soberslai can slot into the pivot, and they're going to tell us we don't need anyone, bro. But I'm not going to lie. Didn't Soberslai do well when he slipped into the pivot? Because just the same way Gravenberch did well when he slipped into the centre back role, when Soberslai stepped into that 6/8 and became a part of the pivot, I thought he was brilliant. I really do think Soberslai was brilliant. I'm actually going 8.5 right next to Virgil. I don't know about you,
really?
Bro, but I think the only thing that let Soberslai down today was the decision on whether to shoot or to pass in the final third in those 2 chances. Other than that, I thought it was brilliant today. Him and Virgil, the only 2, like I said. Keep your head up, boys. You 2 didn't let the team down today at all. That's just my opinion. But
all right, so for me, I thought Soberslai, the things that annoy me, you get them out of the way first. The shoot, you're supposed to shoot and you pass. You're supposed to pass and you shoot. And I'll be real. When you do play in a 10, you got to be decisive in those moments. And that, for me, brought the level down. However, he was good today. His all-round game was good. But he had 2 decisive moments, or maybe even 3, if I'm not mistaken, that he could have done better in. He was good. But I just feel like at some point, productivity has to become a part of your arsenal. Pause. Do you know what I mean? Like, I also say no pun intended. Sorry, wrong.
He was getting fouled a lot as well today. You know, they were kicking him up, bro. He could have twisted his ankle today.
I understand that, but when you're the 10, and I know we went into the pivot, but when you're the 10 and then you get decisive moments like that, you have to be better, because in another game, if we needed you to make that decision, that you could cost us like points and stuff. Like, this is me being really harsh, because I know
I'm not gonna lie, that has been
no, but here's what I'm saying. For Hungary, it sounds crazy. He just does what he needs to do. It's so weird when he plays Liverpool. I feel like he defers way too much, and I've been saying it for a little while now. He was good today, though, bro. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but there's just little things where I feel like, brother, you're the 10. Productivity is part of what we need from you, bro. We need, as much as I love you running around, putting in challenges, working on winning the ball back, I need goals. I need assists. You're the 10, bro.
I hear you.
He's still good today. There's not me discrediting him, but I just need that to add that to
I
get to the next level. Do you know what I mean?
I get it.
But for me, he gets
an
8. He gets an 8. He was good today, though. Very, very good today.
Chat. I said 8.5. Matt says 8. We're gonna need you guys. Which one? 8.5 or 8, guys? For Soberslai.
feel like he defers too much, personally.
I think people are. The thing is, when he it looks like a lot of 8s. Okay, I'm on my own. Nobody thinks he was better than an 8. Couple 9s,
someone
couple
said 9.
8.5, couple. Looks like an 8 though. Looks like you've.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it's an 8. 8's still a high score. I'm not mad at it.
No, 100. 8's still a very good score. Personally, half a mark.
I liked what Soboslai did today, apart from when he fucked up that shot. That was the only thing that annoyed me today. Moving into the forwards, Cody,
you know what? Cody had some good shots that saved by the goalkeeper, you know. I know there was a bit, especially in the first half, a little bit too samey with the cutting in thing. He did put in some good crosses, but I'm going to give Cody...
He ghosted the second half, though, Matt. I can't lie.
Well, no, but then he made that great shot where the goalkeeper saved it.
Yeah, he did. But I think his first half was way better than his second half. Even though he nearly scored in the second half, I think he ghosted the second half.
Cody, for me, is like a 6.5 or a 7.
Oh, we're on the same page then, because I was going to go 6.5. Yeah, we're on the same page.
We'll go 6.5 then. I ain't got problem.
But I was disappointed with his involvement in the second half compared to the first half, though.
Fair play.
I was. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at these ratings, and even though we have gone on individual, they look way higher than they should be when you think about the game. You know, we just fucking drew to.
No, I know, but it's because their
goalkeeper.
Why have we
got so many players that are quite high in the rating?
Because their goalkeeper turned to Prime Schmeichel, combined with Neuer, combined with Buffon, combined with Casillas, combined with flipping.
I think we might be being generous, and I'm looking how many
we're
people.
Not, bro. We're not. That's how the players.
Bro, we couldn't beat Forest, bro.
I understand that, but you can. Are you ready for the downfall now? Because I think it is where we can hit the downfall. This is why we didn't beat Forest. You ready for it?
Go on.
No. Go to the next player.
Oh, okay. All right. Moving into the. I get where you're coming from. The last 2 ratings, Diaz,
brother. Not taking away anything.
I'm not taking away. I'm just putting him there.
Yeah. I'm not taking away anything from his season. He's had a very good season. Today, stunk out the joint. I can't even lie. Stunk it out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking. I don't understand what he offered today. There's been games when he's been very, very good in the kind of 9. There's games when he's been average, and there's games when he's been absolutely shocking. Today, I thought he was shocking. I'm gonna be real. I thought Luis Diaz just didn't do anything, and when he tried to do something, he done too much. Like, brother, keep it simple. There was even a bit when he tried to nutmeg the guy. Like, why did you have to nutmeg him? You can't pass it. You had to nutmeg him, and then we lost the ball member after that.
Yeah.
Then the pass to Cody, brother.
You can't.
If that was Darwin Núñez, people would say, "I don't want to see Darwin Núñez anywhere near the club."
They would have put his head. They would have put his head in the guillotine if that was Núñez, bro. Let's be real.
Luis Diaz does it. He's not getting no pass from me. I'm putting him in awful.
Oh, I think that's a bit too far. I don't think. Name me one thing Diaz.
Name me one thing Diaz done good today, and I'll consider.
No, some of his hold-up play was all right, and his passing and stuff. I don't think he was awful. I think that's a bit too far to say he was awful. He was poor. He was definitely free.
Brother, him and his brethren.
But I think to say he was awful is a bit too far.
Him and his brethren, shocking.
I'll be honest with you. I still think that he contributed more than the last person we're going to talk about.
No, him and his brethren.
No, I think he did, bro.
Him and his brethren, bro. Beavis and Butthead, bro.
All right, guys, what are we saying? Are we going awful or poor? Forget the score. As in like 1, 2, 3, whatever. Are we going awful or are we going poor for Diaz?
Forget about the other player we're going to get onto because he's another one. They both deserve, bro.
Criminal performance, awful, poor, awful, poor, awful, poor. Oh, this is split. Awful, poor. Oh, this is split right down the middle, Matt. This is mad. Another awful, poor, another poor, awful. I don't know, man. What are you saying? From what the chat's saying, what are you thinking, bro?
It is kind of split.
It looks very split. The crowd is very split. The crowd is very split.
All right, the next 5 will. Oh, let me see. I can do the next 5. Let me see. Poor, awful. Oh my days, actually split again. Poor. I think he goes into more poor. He's poor, not awful.
All right, we'll leave him where he is. We'll leave him where he is
Mm.
then in the poor. And let's just rip the Band-Aid off. I don't think anybody can argue. He might be the king, but you just can't lie about things.
He was the king of awful tonight. Let me tell you something about Mo Salah, yeah? Mo Salah has been the player of the year so far. There's no denying that. There's no denying the facts. There's a reason why he got like 14 GA in December. In December, he got 14 GA
And didn't win player of the month somehow, by the way.
Yeah. But you see tonight, you're up against Nico Williams. It's not like Nico Williams has been like insane all season. Even Wolfie said Nico Williams, I was unsure about him in the last couple of games or whatever. He started to play really well. Salah was the only thing Salah done today was the shot that was saved off the line. Other than that, Salah was horrible, bro. Horrible, fam. I've never seen a Mo Salah. In fact, I probably have if I go over the years, maybe actually. But I was always worried that there'll be a moment in the season where Salah just has these games where we don't need, I need Mo to just like not have these games. This game here for me, probably was, I'm lost for words.
I'm not going to add anything. I just think he was.
And he was culpable for the first goal, by the way.
He was a part of it. Yeah, he was a part of it.
Big part. No,
big. I think the worry is, for Mo, and I'm gonna try and take my bias out of this right now, bro, and I'm gonna try and be as unbiased as I can. When I think about how the owners operate, I don't like it. But when you get performances like what Ali's doing at the moment, and then Mo starts putting a couple of stinkers together that he always seems to do at the turn of the year, which is also a little bit worrying, you start asking yourself, can you really be as angry at the ownership as we are when they're looking at metrics? Now, again, I'm not backing them. I'm not saying what they're doing is right. I'm just saying, could they have looked at a few of the statistics and thought to themselves, well, Ali is getting a bit injured. Remember, I'm the one who defends Ali with his injury prone, but most people think Ali's injury prone. Then you look at the fact that hamstrings probably are a big part of a goalkeeper's reflexes and ability to like spring off, and calves and hamstrings. And it would be an honest that your reflexes are probably more to do with your calves and your hamstrings than anything as a goalie, right? Because that's how you get your spring and that's how you get reaction. Are you looking at how Ali's slowing down? I think his form, but maybe they've got some metric that says it isn't form and that it's age or whatever. I don't know.
Well, that's why they bought Mamardashvili.
And that's why they've gone and got Mamardashvili. And then you look at the situation, and you look at Mo in the second half of the season for 2 years in a row prior to today. Now you look at the first 2 weeks of the new season, and he's following a very similar trend to what he's done in the previous 2 seasons. And you think to yourself, Mo, I beg you get back in form before it looks like they're right. That's all I'm asking. But Mo, I'm just saying, please, bro, can you get back in form before it looks like they have a point? Because what they will say to you is, if you keep having a poor second half of the season, you don't deserve to have the money. You can't only be good in the first half of the season. You've got to be good in the second half where it counts, right?
No, of course. Yeah, you have to.
So I just need Mo to get back in form, because I know there's statistic analysis people in the background going, look at what happens to Ali. Look what's happening to Salah. Now, we should be giving these man contract. I know that's what's happening, bro. I know it is. They're going to be looking at all these metrics and looking at all these poor excuses for why they're going to say these men don't deserve to have contracts. And if we sell Ali in the summer, it's going to be some bullshit statistical analysis about whatever it is. And Mamardashvili's coming in as the young, hungry goalkeeper, whatever. Is he in poor form at the moment? Yes. But that don't mean you just get rid of him. And that's what I'm worried about with these owners. They're going to feel justified in what their perceptions are of these situations if these things happen. Because I must admit, as much as I love Mo, it can't be a coincidence he seems to keep dropping off in the new year. Can it be a coincidence, bro?
I'll tell you what it is. What Mo's put into the season, none of the forwards have actually done. There's a reason why he's top goal contributor in the league. There's a reason why, bro. And here's the thing. I know I'm being harsh on Mo today, but it is what it is because he didn't perform at all today. But me and Cal have been saying this for a minute. When Mo is not at his best, who else steps up?
Jota.
He did. To be fair, he did. But
No,
consistently,
just generally speaking, Jota's the only one who ever steps up whenever Mo doesn't perform well.
normally it's Jota. Jota could have had a hat trick today, by the way, but 2 amazing saves from the goalkeeper. Do you get what I'm saying? But normally Salah. You go back how many games ago? It was Salah. It's always Salah bailing us out, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's
to
just
be fair, Cody kind of has as well. We got to be honest. Cody has stepped up a bit
but
as
when the lights are shining bright,
Man
let's
United,
say-
the lights were shining bright.
bro,
And Cody
you know what's so
stepped up.
crazy? Here's the killer. This is where we're at with Liverpool right now, yeah? You take Salah off the pitch, yeah? Right? Like, say we need a goal and he's just not doing what he's supposed to be doing, yeah? Say you bring on Elliot or Chiesa. Maybe one of them could do it. But there's no evidence to suggest that, like, they are going to do it because there's no pattern. Like, we just mainly have, if I'm being honest, one amazing player that we can rely on. The rest will do it in bits and bobs every now and again. They will. But you see today, why couldn't no one else just step up and win us that game? Why couldn't Gakpo, Jota, Jones, Sobers? Why couldn't none of these men do it? It has to be Salah all the time, bro. It's like the man can't rest.
No, but like I said, I do think it is a little disingenuous to the amount of times Cody's got a winning goal or a very important goal this season. Do you get what I mean? Jota does usually step up. I get your point. Your point isn't wrong. I get your point. I just think we're being a little disingenuous to Cody and Jota if we say nobody else ever steps up when Mo's not playing well, because I think that would be a bit of misinformation. So, but it is crazy. It is crazy that when Mo has a stinker, it does look bad. And today he had a stinker. And I just need Mo to not let this look like an actual real thing. Because I'm not going to lie, negotiating a contract with Mo, if he's playing poorly, don't look good when he couldn't even negotiate a contract when he's playing well. That's scary, bro.
Do you know what
man
I
ain't going to give him a contract when he's banging in goals? What are they going to do when he's not banging in goals?
Do you know what? Looking at this graph now, so I'll be real with you. Like, I'm just, as we're talking, I'm thinking, was Diaz better than Salah today? Or all jokes aside?
Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly.
Did Diaz look like scoring today? Salah nearly scored, bro. You know Salah was crap.
Only that one shot.
No, but hear the joke. Salah was crap, nearly scored. Diaz was crap, didn't do nothing. Make it make sense. I just thought about it now, you know.
I just thought Diaz's passing was ever so slightly better, that's all.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I feel like it should be. Diaz was crap, done nothing. Salah was crap, nearly scored.
Remember, we put him in poor because the chat kind of agreed that that's where he should be. I'm not opposed to him being in poor.
I feel like should, for me, because here's the thing. If Salah scores and he was crap, we still sit here and go, Salah was crap today, but he was scored. Diaz didn't even, bro, Diaz done nothing other than just bottle a move we should have played in Cody Gakpo and hold on to the ball a bit too much.
Well,
but
look, I don't mind putting Diaz in awful, but the chat kind of put Diaz in poor. I was just going on what you know what it looked like.
What I'm saying is, I don't think Salah was worse than Diaz. When I actually think back, like
I think he was, because I think he made worse decisions. But I'm not angry. I'm not angry at it. It is what it is. I mean, we're talking about wet shit and dry shit here, right? So it is what it is.
I hear.
You step in dry shit, doesn't stick to your shoes as much, but it fucking stinks. You step in wet shit, it's hard to get it out of the grip of your trainer. It's both gross. Both of them are gross. So, yeah. Moving on to the substitutes. Jota. I don't think he can get less than 8 for that cameo, if I'm being told.
Yeah, I was actually going to say 9. but I don't know if I'm doing too much because, bro, the man equalized and
Without the
was just on it.
goalkeeper being a superhero, he gets a brace at least today.
Bro, he gets a hat trick.
8.5. Should we finish on an
I
8.5?
said 8.5.
I think that's fair. Jota was the only lifesaver today. Let's
Jota,
keep it a buck.
bro, if he would have scored the winner,
Let's keep it a buck. Without Jota, we limp out of that game more embarrassing than a man who can't get it up. So,
Facts.
Simi, at least 7.5. I thought Simi came on and did very well.
8.
Got the assist.
Okay. 8.
I hear you. I thought Simi definitely came into the game.
Bro, when Simi stepped onto the pitch, I wasn't worried. And that sounds really harsh, but I wasn't worried anymore.
Yeah,
I wasn't worried anymore.
Simi did very well when he came on. Who was the other sub again?
Let me see.
Jones.
I
don't necessarily think Jones was that bad. I just think it was the wrong choice. I'm gonna go 5 for Jones. I don't think it was awful or poor or terrible or anything like that. I just don't think he did anything great. I just think it was a wrong substitution.
I think Jones was poor, you know.
He did get on the ball. We didn't really lose possession.
Bruv, his procrastination killing off moves.
No, but did he really procrastinate? Because I remember that time when you lot were shouting at him. But I did say, look, if you actually look at the analysis of the situation, you're asking him to just cross the ball for the sake of... There was nobody there. Yeah, it looks like he's just hogging the ball. But when you watch the move, you're like, he would have just literally crossed to nobody.
Bro, here's the problem.
There was nobody in the box, bro.
I understand you need to be level-headed in calm situations. I think of McAllister playing that ball to Nunes last year, the header. Who was the team?
That was,
Yeah, you calm. But McAllister can be calm and still be aggressive. I just think Jones can just be passive and procrastinate. And it pisses me off, bro. You can still be calm on the ball and you can still be aggressive. It's like he doesn't know how to mix it up. Brother, no one's saying you have to run in and put in 10 challenges in the space of like 4 seconds. All we're saying is if you see a move that you think you can pull off, have an attempt. If you lose the ball, fair enough. We'll be like, Jones, you could have done better. But do you know what makes it even worse when you just hold on to the ball and you don't even try? Bruv, the chat...
I don't think he did that today, though.
Bruv, the chat, you have seen various times today, where, in my opinion, that Jones could have played that pass, you know. I'm telling you, bro, there was a move... Nottingham Forest started to get ruffled when we started to be aggressive, and when the ball kept on getting played back to them, they started to be a bit unsettled. Once the ball went to Jones, Jones gave them time to reset. I said, I'm done out here, bro.
What's your rating for Jones then?
But I thought it was poor. I'll give him a 4. It wasn't like 2.9, but I thought it was poor today.
I would have gone 5. I just think he was just banging.
And I feel sorry for Harvey Elliott, bro. He's the natural 10, and Jones is taking out these minutes.
One thing I will say, though, for everyone saying that Elliott should have come on, I'm not even saying that it would have been a bad idea to bring Elliott on. What I'm saying to you, though, is he's very small, and he's weaker on the ball than Jones is.
But he's decisive, bro. Forget that.
No, but they were being aggressive, bro. Is bringing Elliott on really a good idea?
Bro, you see the thing about Elliott? Elliott might be small, but Elliott will put... You know what's crazy? Elliott will put himself about. He will put himself about. You know?
But to no prevail, though.
Bro, a game of today, we needed to be decisive in that final third. Harvey Elliott is doing more than what Jones does.
I don't want Elliott playing in a game where the other team's being mad physical. I don't. It would just get pushed all over the place. But that's just me. That's just me. I don't think you can bring on a little small, technical, but not strong midfielder in a game where Yates is kicking shit out of people and Morello's just allowed to do what he wants and all that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you know what I would have done, bro? I wouldn't have made the sub. That's what I would have done. I wouldn't have made the change. I wouldn't have brought on Jones or Elliott. If anything, bring on Wataru.
Nah,
I'm gonna be.
You know why? Bro. Last season when we brought on Elliott for certain games, Elliott had a couple of game winners, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 2, maybe. But it was,
but we were playing.
One thing I love about Elliott, bro, he's not scared to be decisive, and even if he makes the mistake, here's the thing. I'm not taking away from Jones' ability to stay calm in moments, but there are times when I need you to be assertive, and not only that, be decisive. You be decisive. We've seen Jones do it this season when he's played a pass and he was decisive. It's the procrastination, and in the nature of the game, what we needed from today, from him, was you could be calm on the ball, where like Nottingham Forest have set out their mid block, be calm on the ball, wait for the moment, but when you get that moment, you strike. Jones didn't want to strike, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No, but I think Jones is just as capable of getting those type of goals as Elliot because he has done it. I don't think Elliot is
in my
more
opinion,
capable than Jones.
Elliot's more of a risk taker. If it's 25 yards out, 20 yards out, or even weaker foot. One thing I noticed about Curtis Jones is very much like he likes like if the ball falls to left foot, Jones would rather fake it onto his right and shoot. Elliot would just try a shot, even if he skews it, but you try.
No, I hear that, but I still think that we're clutching at straws. I think personally the best move would have been bring on Endo and put Szoboszlai back in the 10. I don't think Jones or Elliot should have come on today. I think it should have been Endo coming on for a bit more stability and power in midfield because ain't nobody pushing Endo around. Endo's stronger than Jones and Elliot. I would have brought Endo on and I would have put Szoboszlai back in the 10. Even though Szoboszlai was playing well in the pivot, put Szoboszlai back in the 10.
Defensively, wasn't a problem for us today, though. That's the killer. Here the joke.
But I would have done it
when you're trying to get a goal.
The attacking mode.
I know what you're saying, but here's another problem.
Elliot ain't better than Szoboszlai right now for me.
No, Elliot is more decisive than Szoboszlai. I can tell you that for free.
Not this season. What evidence have you got this season, bro?
Bruv, Elliot's been injured.
Barely played.
Bruv, Elliot's been injured, and I still think he's more decisive than Szoboszlai. We've just sat here and said Szoboszlai's had a good game, but what let him down today was his decisiveness, the pass on the shot. Elliot's not making them two mistakes, bro.
No, but have you seen Elliot in the games that he has played this season be that way? Because I haven't. I think you're thinking about last season.
But what I'm saying is we're trying to score a goal. So you don't need to be perfect. I need you to just have a moment in the game where you're decisive. Have a moment. The problem is, Drift, and you've said this. Harvey Elliott is very different to Szoboszlai. Harvey Elliott will be decisive and take a chance. Szoboszlai will play percentages. Szoboszlai likes to defer. Elliott's not deferring.
No, but
Szoboszlai deferring, fam.
No, but I think you're thinking too much about last year. This season, even though he's been injured for a large amount of time, Elliott hasn't been like that this year.
Can I give an example of or even just like not being decisive?
Yeah, no. Tell me a time this season when Elliott came off the bench.
No. I'm talking about Szoboszlai. This ain't about Elliott. Elliott's been injured. I'm talking about Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, Man United, could literally scored the goal, decided to do a pump fake, fake out the defender, and then you scuffed it. Elliott's just rassing it, bro. You just ras. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of assumptions in that regard. I'm just saying this season, I know he's been injured for a lot of the time, but this season, when have you seen Elliott be decisive?
No, this season is very different. I agree with you, but I'm still. What I'm saying is, Gunner players' characteristics, bro. Elliott, in my opinion, is more decisive in the 10. Szoboszlai will give you more overall because Szoboszlai can do more. But I'm talking about when you're chasing a game, you need players like Harvey Elliott, bro. He can unlock something. I'm telling you.
Generally speaking, yeah, but not this season. I don't think he's been in. All right, let's forget about all of those players. Is this not maybe a game where maybe Dan's should have been played?
Well, I don't think Dan's on the bench. Dan's on the bench, though.
No, he wasn't, but why not?
But then that's like saying, why did Elliott step onto the pitch and why didn't Chiesa? That's another conversation.
But I'm just, based on the conversation we we're having the other day about he's a bit more decisive, he's quite clinical, etc., etc. Why wasn't he on the bench today then? Why is Dan's not even remotely being thought about?
That's on the manager, but we need to get onto the literally get onto the manager. What did we give what was the sub was there?
The last person we were just talking about.
Who was it?
Jones, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm saying 4. So what are you saying for Jones?
I'm not mad at 4.
Okay.
Well, guys, can I ask one question before you continue?
Yeah.
Have we been looking at this wrong the whole time with regards to midfield?
Where the fuck is Jones?
What do you mean?
I'm hearing your guys debate, and big up on the show, by the way. You're both arguing about the number 10 position. Do we need to get a new number 10?
Yeah. I've been saying that for a while.
Yeah, bro. But 100%. Brother, we need productivity.
Remember when I said to you, if we buy a creative goal-scoring number 10, push Szoboszlai back into the pivot, and we can get to the end of the season before we buy a midfielder?
But I'm saying, is that actually the priority above a pivot player, because Szoboszlai can actually play in the pivot as he's proven.
Yeah,
Elliot
but
can
that's
play out wide if he needs to.
Yeah,
It is, bro. It is. It 100. Remember, that's what I said, and everyone thought I was being a bit crazy when I said it. You take the responsibility away from Trent and Mo to be constantly creative if you've got a 10 who's doing that. You don't need Trent and Mo to be so creative if your number 10 is doing it.
Also, on the Mo debate you guys are having, yeah, Drift, I hear what you're saying in terms of Gakpo stepping up and getting goals. Who's been the person assisting those goals?
Mo
Usually
has
Mo.
for a bit, but quite a few of them have been self-created. We have to give Gakpo a bit of credit. He has created a few of them for himself.
If you go back and look, a lot of them have been created by Mo. And I'm not even saying to take anything away from Gakpo. What I'm saying is we keep on focusing on the goals Mo scoring. It's the assists that are a problem as well. He's creating and scoring. It's not just like a Haaland situation where he's just the one scoring. He's doing both. That's why when I say if he don't step up, the rest of the attack looks impotent. And again, Jota's been out for a lot of the season, so I get it. In the Fulham game today, he gets the equaliser, 2 vital points in the grand scheme of things. But I'm going to ask you both, is Jota staying fit for the rest of the season? Because I love Jota, but I can't put my house on it.
No, and that's the reason why the club won't sell Nunes, because they know that.
The club probably won't also sell Nunes because they ain't got the balls to go forward and get another attacker.
No, they're just going to fill
That's
us with the same thing everybody else says, where everyone else says that it's too difficult of a window to move for a top-tier player.
It's not. It's just that our club has no balls, because I'm seeing Arsenal put in work for the summer to get Zubamendi. I'm seeing
No, but that's
Kvaratskhelia
what we're
going to
talking about
PSG.
now, though, bro. That's what I'm saying. If they were
No, but they're still making it happen though. Remember, they don't
but it
need to
doesn't
bring in
help them now,
Zubamendi
though,
now.
bro. It doesn't help
No. Hear
them
me
now,
out.
though.
No, Drift, hear me out. You're missing the point. They're probably losing Partey in the summer, yeah? So what are they doing from now? Making sure that when he goes, there's someone in the door the first day of pre-season. Whereas we could lose Virgil, Salah and Trent, and you know who their replacements are going to be? Conor Bradley, Nallo, and flipping Kieran Morrison, probably from the academy at this stage.
No, I
That's the
hear that.
difference.
No,
Our
but we're
owners
talking
aren't doing
about
the problem.
to win the league this season. What happens in the summer is irrelevant. So I'm talking about to try and win the league this season. That's why they won't sell Nunes, because Nunes will probably go in the summer, Cal. But that will be when we address that at that time. Do you see what I'm saying? Plus, you got to also remember Jorginho, big up net, who's saying Jorginho, they're actually losing 2 midfielders in the summer, which is why
they are.
being
These
proactive for the
Jorginho and
summer.
Partey.
But whereas we're trying to be proactive for now to win now, bro. We're in the lead and we need to make sure we don't lose this lead. They aren't going to sell Nunes knowing they can't replace him now. That's why.
We could replace him. We just don't have the balls to. We could have got Kvaratskhelia. There's other. If you're telling me right now, there's not a winger. You're telling me we couldn't have got Mamouche. I know. I'm not even saying I wanted these players, but if you're telling me Richard Hughes can't do this job, then why has Richard Hughes got the job?
Oh no, that's facts.
If you're telling me that FSG are the owners that run so well that they plan for 2 years in advance, then I want to see it, bro. Because at the moment, it don't look like they're planning for 2 days in advance.
No, I agree. The only thing I will say again, and this isn't in any way to try and give them man grace or anything, it's just me being honest.
I know
We
what you're going
have
to say.
seen
You're
this
going to
in the
speak.
past. We know we have seen this in the past. Remember when everyone said, no, we can't go into the season without a DM. Pay the 70 mil that Crystal Palace want for Decore. I don't care, man. We need a DM. Imagine if we'd done that. How terrible that decision was.
Whoa. No, let me stop you there, Drift. What did we win last season?
No, but that's besides the point. We would have had a player in our team we don't want anymore, though.
It's not besides the point, because I'm not even. I didn't want Decore, but if Decore came in, he would have given us more stability in midfield.
Nah, we would have been lumped with a player we don't want, bro. Come on, let's keep it a butt, man. That would have been a terrible.
If the club went and got him, we would have wanted him.
No,
with all due respect, with all due respect,
it would have been a panic signing, bro.
With all due respect to Endo, is Decore better than Endo?
No.
Come on,
not for me. No, what has Decore done since we were linked with him, Cal?
Come on,
honestly, what has Decore done since we were linked with him?
He's been quite injured, but let's not do that.
Well, there you go, bro. That's even worse. He wouldn't even have played. It would have been a terrible decision to pay 70.
Oh, that doesn't mean he would have got injured with us.
No, but I'm thinking not just about the player. I'm thinking also about the price tag, Cal. If we'd have paid 70 mil for Decore, it would have been a shocking decision.
But Drift, we still didn't win anything. That's my point.
Yeah,
don't
but we would
take
have been stuck
risks.
with a player we can't get rid of, Cal. You have to look at it from both sides. We'd have
Drift,
been
we
a
don't
70
take
mil player
risks. You have
on
to,
150
bruv,
wages. We can't shift.
sometimes you have to take risk, Drift. And I'm not being funny. If Slot can improve other players, then he can do that with Decore. And again, I'm not even
Nah,
saying I wanted Decore,
I
but you're
disagree with
telling
that.
you're telling me Decore was the only DM we could have got last summer as well. This is what I mean. The club is brainwashing us into thinking we can only get certain players.
No, I was just giving you an example of when people say get the body in, get the player in, and then when you deep it, you're like, no, it was actually a good idea not to. Even though we hated it at the time, we would have been lumped with this terrible player in comparison to what we could have got for this big money, and would have been pissed that we've got this player in our
And
team
I'll
on
tell you
big
what's even
wages.
worse now, Drift. We don't even have a player to be lumped with.
Well, we've got Endo, which is easy to move on, and he's on a low wage. That decision is easy to correct, bro. You pay 70 mil for Decore and put him on 150 a week.
But
That ain't
but
easy to fix, bro.
Endo's not a liability here. Endo's not a liability in any way, stretch, or
No,
form.
I know he ain't.
We don't have a player who we can see. Because let's be honest, you rate Endo, but if I was to say to you, Endo is a 6 from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, we're trying to win the league. Even you yourself would be like that. That can't run.
Yeah, but that wouldn't even be just about his ability. That would be to do with like his age and a few other things.
No, but that's my point. We're not sitting there saying that about someone who we all rate. Oh, if Zubimendi was the one that came in the summer, we're not sitting there going, I don't think we can rely on Zubi, you know?
Oh no, but I would have said the same thing about Decore, Cal. If we had Decore, I would have said he's not good enough to be the DM all season.
No,
I
fair
would have said,
enough.
and we would have paid 70 mil for him. Do you get what I mean?
Either way, we're in a position right now where we can grab this league by the horns and really go and win it, or we can either scrape over the line or get pipped to it.
Yeah. I'm slowly losing my faith, but at the moment we're still in control, so we'll see how it goes. It's going to be very interesting. Very interesting.
Control is really slipping.
Sorry, say that again, bro.
I said control slipping though.
Yeah. We're losing control. The grip ain't tight anymore on the lead. Do you know what I mean? The grip is not tight on the lead. 7 points. Same games played. Huh?
That was a bit of a pause still.
What we're losing? The grip is losing.
I thought you said grip underneath still.
No. I didn't say underneath. No.
I'll leave you guys to get back to it. I'm gonna put this little girl to sleep.
Yeah, man. Big up, bro. Big up.
No,
What would your rating be for Slot while you're here, bro?
I'd give him a 6. I sent my ratings into the group.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
see it. Oh, yeah. Fair. Yeah, so I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I'd have given him a 6. I thought first half we were poor, second half I thought we were excellent.
I think you've been a little bit generous with one or two, but for the most part, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, but we're always going to disagree on player ratings because I prefer to judge them based on their individual game rather than how the team played and give them a ceiling.
I
They
know,
deserve
but
their own rating.
a draw with Nottingham Forest, I'm just not comfortable with how many players we've got quite high
Nottingham
up. But
Forest is a
again,
good team. You keep on focusing on the name Nottingham Forest as opposed to who they are as a team.
nah, because I think that 5 or 10 minutes when we actually started to play well and they got all nervous shows if we'd have just asserted ourselves in the game, we win it. I think we gave them too much respect. They deserve respect, but we gave them too much respect. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Again, maybe I'm just being a little bit disingenuous to Nottingham Forest, but you take that game to them, man, and you win that game, and you show you're about winning this league, regardless of whether they are in the table. You don't drop 4 points to Nottingham Forest. I'm sorry, you don't. Call me harsh.
Forest are a good team, bro. They're second in the league on merit.
Yeah, no, they are.
No, they are.
I guarantee.
So you keep on saying the name Nottingham Forest. If it was Arsenal we're talking about right now, we're not saying it's a disgrace dropping 4 points. We're annoyed at dropping 4 points, but I can't sit here and say it's a disgrace. They have been brilliant this season, and they're second in the league for a reason. If
Two things can be right.
if we rate ourselves and rate how well we've played, and they're only 6 points behind us, then they must be doing something right as well. Then
Yeah, but I just think that's a very blanket way of looking at it. If you look at them as individuals and you look at them overall, we are better than them and they should have never, ever taken 4 points against us. Never. They
I think
5 points is
the reason why this,
acceptable.
I reckon, the reason why this draw hurts is because of the Man United draw. If we beat Man United and we get a draw today, I'm kind of over the moon with it, to be honest. It's
No,
the Man
I'm still
United draw that's the
disappointed.
problem.
No. I'm still disappointed, Carl. I don't know. People could say I'm being harsh. I'm still disappointed. You beat Forest and you beat Man United and you stamp your authority on this league.
Yeah, that's
Just
in an
do.
ideal world, but the Man United game's the one you should be winning.
You
There's no
should win the
excuse for
Man
that draw.
United game more.
No, we
You
should be
win the
winning
game.
this game as well. Even
There is
like,
no world.
I
There
think
is
we should win
no
this game.
world we should be living in where Forest took 5 points off Liverpool in the season. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how good they're playing or how high they are in the table or whatever. No way. I watched City and Arsenal batter them at their ground. We
Yeah,
let
but we've
them
also
beat us
seen
at ours.
again.
Do you get what I
But
mean?
using that as an
I'm
example,
sorry.
we've seen City lose to how many teams this season that we've pumped? We've seen
Yeah,
Arsenal draw
and
and
they
lose to
still
teams that
beat
we've pumped
Forest.
as well.
And they still beat Forest.
Yeah, because they had good games against Forest. Doesn't automatically mean Forest are crap now.
No, I never said Forest are crap. I said Liverpool should be beating them.
No, I don't
There's
think
no
we would give.
world. There's no world we should be living in where Forest take 5 points off Liverpool in the season. Like there just isn't. There isn't. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I said, boys, I'll leave you guys to it.
Yeah. Big up, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
man.
Big up. What's your rating for slot, Matt? Carl went 6 for slot.
Say that again, sorry?
Carl went 6 for slot.
6.
I think that's a little generous.
It's either a 5 or 6 for me. Reason being is because I don't know. I'll probably say it was average today. Because the starting lineup wasn't the issue for me, you know. It wasn't. Players
It was for me with Diaz being the false 9.
But you say that now. But here's the killer.
No,
Diaz
bro. I said it before the game. Remember before the game, I said, "Why is Diaz up front? Why is Jota not playing?"
I mean, I wouldn't
start Jota preview, bro. I didn't want Jota.
Because Jota's not. I think Jota not being fully fit kind of is why he held him back a little bit. I think Jota starts the next game though against Brentford. I generally do.
He better,
bro. He don't want to. Here's the thing: if you risk Jota now, say Jota got an injury, bro. It's game over. Jota was the only one that even answered.
No, but I don't think it would have been a risk. Jota's been back for a little while now.
Bruv, you take care with Diogo, bro.
But this is arguably one of the biggest games of the season, bro. You risk him.
It's not like he didn't play him. He brought him on and he scored. I'm not trying to say. Here's the thing, Joe. We say this now as hindsight because let's say he started the game. And
I said it before the game, bruv. I said Jota should have played before the game. I'm not saying this in hindsight. Today was the perfect game.
No, but I've got no problems with Diaz starting because Diaz, as the false 9 this year, has got his best productivity. That's why I had no issue with it. I have an issue with Diaz's performance. That's not on Slot. That's not on Slot. That's on Diaz, fam.
No, it's on Slot.
Was Slot in control when Diaz had to make that simple pass to Gakpo? No,
he wasn't. But
do you get what I'm saying?
I still think you start Jota today. I said it in the preview. I said it before kickoff. You start Jota today. We needed a predatory guy in and around the defense to keep them occupied, not a man back. Remember that move? I can't remember what happened. There was a move. And in the end, Robbo did a beautiful cross into the box. And there was fuck all in there. And it was because Diaz had come all the way to the half line to start the move. And you're like, I don't want my centre forward at the halfway line. I want him in the box. And I remember, what did I say during this game, bro? If that was Jota, he gets on the end of that. I don't need all this false 9 stuff to the point where man's back at the halfway line, bro. I need you in the box, bro. They've got 2 centre-backs who don't really move. I need man in there, in between the 2 centre-backs, causing problems. That's what I need, and that's what Jota would have done today. And I think it was a really poor decision to go with Diaz today. I just do.
I'm okay with it. It makes sense to me. We got a big game again on Saturday. We agree to disagree, but yeah, I give Slot a 5. I think it was average. I like what he did with Graven.
5.5. I'm going 5.5.
I like what he did with Graven Birch. Everyone knows why. Because people are calling me crazy when I say Graven Birch as a centre back, but it is what it is. All jokes aside, like it made sense because we were chasing the game, and it's like you try and get on another midfielder. So, but yeah, no, I think Slot was average today. It was average. It was average.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. It's average.
Yeah, he's. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Slot, but he's got to put his finger out his ass because he's pissing me off.
I don't think it's Slot. I think it's the players. You know.
Nah, it's all of them, bro. Come on, man. Slot cannot get away with draw with Man U, lost to Spurs.
But the players,
with...
bro. As much as hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying.
Of course, the players are culpable.
Hear what I'm saying.
But
bar the one change that you would have made, yourself, yes, say Jota's there. Other than that one change, it's the players that are not doing like, for example, Salah decided now to pull up his stinkers. Yeah, we didn't foresee it. Some people did. Even Diaz last couple of games, maybe in Man United again, looking a bit funky as well. Flipping.
So who do you blame for the fact that in 85% of our games this season, our first half has been terrible? The manager has to take a lot of flack for that.
It's also a case of, I think it's a mixture of both, and I'll tell you why. When you start a game, I don't think Slot's tactics have been off in the first half, you know. We just haven't been able to execute. But what he might see is he might see something where he's like, this is something that we can tweak. Let me say that his tactics were bad in the first half, you know. Remember, it's up to us. I think, don't get me wrong, I understand the manager sets out the team and whatever and tells us what we should be doing. It's not like here's why I don't want to go too far though, Driv. It's not like we're Arsenal where like we're not creating chances, like we're looking for corners. We're not doing that. Like even today, for example. Today, we didn't test the goalkeeper in the first half. We were taking some shots from outside the box where, let's keep it above. Players like McAllister can shoot better, even the players like Trent or whatever.
First half was terrible, man.
Yeah. But then you go to the second half, bro. We peppered that goalkeeper. If we're being honest, we peppered him. And like, he made some amazing saves. No, I reckon for the majority of the second half, we kind of peppered the goalkeeper, bro.
So let me just ask, and this isn't even just at you, this is at everyone. Why last season was Klopp always to blame for a poor performance, but this season Slot isn't?
Don't bring it to Klopp, man.
I'm just asking a question. You can keep it as a rhetorical question if you want. But last year, I heard constant barrages of criticism towards Klopp whenever the team never performed well. And this season, apparently, all of a sudden, now it's the players' fault whenever we don't play well. I'm just confused at the lack of consistency.
The players played how many years under Jurgen Klopp? A fresh set of ideas can help galvanize. Not better, but just galvanize.
Because in the first half, we're still playing poor for a lot of the games.
You don't think Slot has galvanized the Liverpool team?
No, he has, generally speaking. But the first half performances have been really poor for the majority of the season.
I think the first half
games we've won, we've been poor in the first half.
But you remember, but hear the joke though. Hear the joke. This is a new manager, and as amazing as he has been, he has got flaws. Like this new manager he's still learning, bro. Give him time.
But that doesn't mean he's above criticism.
No. But this is where I think people are going to overboard because it's almost like euphoric that like he can change games. Right? Yeah, it's all good. And I understand what you're saying about the first half performances, but we have to give the manager time. It's his first time in the Premier League.
I'm not sitting there saying slot out or nothing dumb.
No, I never said I never said you said that.
No, but you're saying we've got to give him time. I'm not like questioning whether he's good enough.
Bro, you have to give him time that maybe he understands, maybe even in the first half, that maybe there's little things that he shouldn't miss, or maybe there's certain instructions that he could be giving the players. You have to give him time. That's all I'm saying.
But he's had 22 games. How much more time does he need, bro?
Bruv. You brought up Jurgen Klopp, not me, you know. You brought Jurgen Klopp, yeah.
No, that was to just ask why last season.
The manager, from when the manager says, I'm tired, fam. I don't even know what else to say, bro. The manager said what he needs to say.
I was just asking that question based on last season. I saw way more criticism on Klopp than the players.
Because I think with Klopp, there's previous, bro. He was our manager for such a long time, innit? You know, you just get caught up in a routine. Like, man's at work, innit? Like, you've been at your workplace for 5 years. It's a routine, innit? Certain things are going to happen because it's your routine. That's no slight on Klopp, you know? But people got comfortable. People get, like, come on, like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, Klopp is a bad man.
Look, I'm just watching the team that's consistently performing poorly in the first half, and I'm saying the manager has to find a way to stop that happening.
Oh, of course. No, I agree.
Of course, the players have to take responsibility, but I ain't halfway through a season and still giving Slot grace on why he's doing nothing to change that. I can't wait 45 minutes of my life every time Liverpool play, waiting for the second half. I might as well just tune in at half time.
No, I think that's going a bit too far because I
West
think
Ham is the only game we played well in the first half, really, this season, bro.
Crystal Palace.
Did we?
We battered them from pillar to post, bro.
All right, 2.
There's more games. If Cal was here, he'll tell you more. But what
Not
I'm
in
saying
the
is
league. Not in the league.
yeah,
then,
yeah.
is it?
There's a few. What it is that they're too and few far between. That's what it is, bro.
I'm just saying. I love Slot, and I have absolutely no issues with Slot, but he's got to fix this.
No,
it can't keep being halftime FC. There's no
Drift.
excuse anymore.
I agree with you, but
No
give the man
excuse
some
anymore,
damn
bro.
time. Bruv, a lot of us predicted, not yourself, a lot of us predicted that we weren't even going to be challenging for a title. A lot of us thought we was going to be second or third. You're the only
Yeah,
one that
but we're
predicted.
here now.
No, but Drift, you're the only one that predicted that we was going to win the league. We're 7 points clear. We dropped points when we should have dropped points. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we kind of have to look at the situation, bro. You know, we could have got like a flipping a Villas. Not why was I gonna say Villas Bros? I'm going mad. What's the Spurs manager right now? What's his name? My mind's gone blank. What's his name? Postecoglou, yeah? We could have got him. Brother. Imagine if Spurs would have got Arnie Slot. I think we just got to appreciate what we see in front of us. The manager isn't perfect, and yes, you're right. Of course, he's got. But I've said this: you can't keep going.
I'm not questioning Slot's credentials to be here.
No, but
I'm
you're
just
getting.
pointing out that
You've got that
PTSD.
Not PTSD, but you're really concerned. No, but you're PTSD, and you're really concerned about the first half. So I understand it, yeah. Because them first halves, I said it from last year. You can't keep having. But it's under different managers for different reasons. If let's say, for example, this continues for the whole season and it even goes into next season, then we have a real issue because I think it's then the players. The reason why I'm saying it's a bit of both at that time is because I think it was a bit of the players and I think it was a bit of the manager's situation, especially towards the end of the season. This season's different. New manager, new regime. And the way how we play on the slot is different. And not only that, the way how he does things is different. So we just got to see how it plays out, bro. In my opinion,
that's fair enough. But if we let this league slip away because we keep having poor performance,
then it's a big issue. I agree with you. I'm not,
but it is starting to slip away, bro. All we got to do today is play 15-20% better in the first half than we did, and we win that game 1-0, and we get out of there with a smash and grab. But because we were so poor in the first half, we had too much to make up in the second half, and it can't keep being that way.
Well,
and the manager has to be finding solutions for why we're performing so poorly at the beginning of games.
But you know, so crazy. As much as we were poor, it is more about error. I think if we cut out the error, we don't concede, even if you're poor. Because here's the joke. You can be poor and still get away with a 0-0 in that first half, but we made an error. There's a difference. When you make individual errors, and because we've been conceding goals, and you know what I'm going to say, yeah? I'm not going to do the... You see with Ali, yeah? One of the viewers brought it up about a month. No, when Ali first came back, the viewer was like, "We've got to keep an eye on Ali." I can't remember who it was. They were like, when he was like, "We've got to be careful with Ali. Just come from injury, and then I remember Ali had some an okay game, but people were saying he could have potentially saved some of the shots. Yeah, you know, Alisson since he's come back has faced 15 shots and let in 9.
Yeah, no, I told you he's in poor form.
So the goalkeeper, who's been worldly, so to speak, I would arguably say is not at the level where he's normally at.
And that's on the manager to stop playing him and bring Kelleher back in.
I agree, but it's also the manager probably thinking he can play his way out of it, innit? Because when you're that good, when you're the best in the world, it's like something happened to Virgil. You know them ones there, Drift. If you're the best in the world in your position, the manager's going to give you every opportunity for you to, you know what I mean, to correct those mistakes. But unfortunately, it hasn't happened. And I think maybe we're going to get to a point.
Who are you playing against Brentford? Ali or Kelleher?
If I'm being honest right now, I'm picking Kelleher.
Exactly. But he'll play Ali, and that's why it's on the manager. Why is Robertson playing instead of Tsimikas? All I want people to do is keep the same energy they did.
No, but the Robertson thing...
And this ain't me having a problem with
the Robertson thing is cheeky.
Said, Robbo,
I'll tell you why the Robertson thing is cheeky.
Having his favourites, rare. What's the excuse now why he keeps on playing?
The Robertson thing is cheeky because I've been saying from the start of the season, Tsimikas should be the first choice left back.
No, I'm not saying that what you didn't want that. I'm saying so it's on Slot. Because if Klopp was still here, everybody will be singing. He's got his favourites. What the fuck is wrong with Klopp?
Yeah,
ready,
yeah.
ready, 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 ready. It's
Yeah.
not Klopp anymore, and Robbo's still playing. So Slot has to just be as culpable as everybody would have made. Klopp. That's the point I'm making. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, people have to keep the same energy. I guess a new manager, and I love Slot. I'm not saying Slot out or nothing stupid like that. I'm trying to be level-headed and be fair and bring people back to what they will say about other situations and say, keep the same energy. It would definitely be a whole barrage of Klopp this, Klopp that, Klopp this, Klopp that, why Robbo's playing every week. I'm not hearing anybody blaming Slot. I'm just hearing people saying Robbo ain't good enough, Robbo's right. But no one's turning around
To be
going,
fair,
hold on a
though,
minute.
wait a
Why
minute,
is
wait a
Slot
minute, wait a
actually
minute.
still playing this you?
Well, funny you say that. Simicast did pick up a injury, though. We can't sleep on that either. Simicast was playing games at one point. Then I think he got injured, remember? Then Robbo came back in and he hasn't
He's
really
still
given
been on the bench a lot.
Bro, I agree. But Simicast has looked mad rusty. It's different. Here's the thing. I still think Brother, I've been saying for a minute, Simicast is the first choice left back. He had his moments, don't get me wrong. Robertson, for me, is done. Like, he's done, bro. He's done. Remember, Drift, this is where I have to have a go. Not have a go at you, but I have to bring this back to you now, bro. You're like, Robert can still offer something. Retete, he could be the backup. Brother, I'm going to tell you this from now. It's
backup. That was the
it's
operative
horrible,
word.
bro. It's horrible
Backup.
to say about a legend. It's time we move on, Robbo, fam. I've been done saying it. And
I still
listen,
think, I still think he's good enough to be a backup.
I would, but here's the problem. If you would rather start Simicast, but you're saying Robbo backup, and you want to bring in a new left back, we have to make it make sense, bro.
I'd move on Simicast.
Hey?
Because I think Simicast deserves to go somewhere where he'll play week in, week out.
Quick question. Who's better right now, Simicast or Robbo?
Simicast.
So who should be the starting left back?
Simicast.
So if we get a new left back, who should be the backup?
We'll get more money for Simicast because he's younger. So I would cash in on Simicast.
You get for that. You're not thinking about quality. You're just thinking about numbers.
I don't think Simicast.
Now you're doing FSG if you're thinking about numbers.
No, because I also
underage.
don't think
Underage and all them thing there. I'm saying for Liverpool, you're best off getting. I'll give you an example.
But is Simicast going to continue to just sit around and always be backup every single season? No, he's not.
Bro, I'll give you an example. We're not going to
go
out
and get pissed off, bro.
Here I'm going to say, we're not going to get Alphonso Davies. We're not going to get Theo Hernandez. Big at the chat. Few people agreeing with Cal. To give you an example, say we get Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall could rotate with Simicast. I don't see him.
So you think Simicast is going to go another year being backup, playing couple games here and there? Bro, Simicast is going to get bored with this shit.
No, what I'm saying is right now, and we could talk about future. Simicast is just better than Robbo. Full stop. Like, there's
he is.
It's just better.
He is.
Robertson get blown over by the wind, bro, and panicking when players are coming up next to him and making errors, bro.
In an ideal world, what you're saying is true. But Simicast can't just keep sitting around every year just being backup all the time.
Bro, I hear what you're saying, but that's on the manager. I'm talking about, let's just say we're in control. If you're in control, are you getting rid of Simicast or Robbo? If you're in control of the club. Because that's where your real opinion lies.
I'd probably get rid of
You're
Robbo.
trying to liaise with what Slot is going to do. Because
no, I'm just being realistic in the situation. Simicast can't just keep being a bench man. Every season,
I understand that.
Bench man. Every season,
I
he's going to get
that.
pissed off with that.
I understand
he deserves to go and kick ball.
All I'm saying is there comes a time when you have to move players on. Robbo needs to be moved on. And if I'm being honest, I'll give an example. Say we bought Alphonso Davies and then and Lewis Hall, and we got rid of both of them. I'd have no issues doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? But you got to make them decisive decisions. You have to.
I mean, but even so, that's still neither here nor there right now. Nobody's giving any heat to Slot that he's still playing Robbo every week. No one. Forget about whether Robbo's performing.
Oh, no, I agree.
Nobody's giving any heat to Slot and the fact that he just keeps playing him. If it was Klopp, there would be a barrage of it's your favorite, rare, and all that. Do you get what I'm saying? Nobody's blaming Slot for why Robbo plays every week.
No, to be fair, a lot of people are. A lot of people, including myself, have said I don't understand why Slot keeps playing Robbo instead of Simicast.
Bro, I've barely heard any heat.
No, bro. A lot of people have in the chat. I'm not even trying to do that. They'll try and switch it again. I'm saying a lot of people, including every preview I've done this year, I've said Simicast. Unless he's injured, I'm saying Simicast. And the chat like, yeah, Simicast.
Anyway, I think we've gone on a tangent. I just think that he's got to fix these first halves. I love Slot, but he's got to sort out these first halves.
Oh,
we can't
agreed,
keep being this poor in the first half. We're giving ourselves too much ground to make up. It ain't gonna work.
Robbo ain't good enough, man.
It ain't gonna work. And even though I rate Nuno, taking 5 points off a Slot is unacceptable. But
I agree.
That's just me. Give me a sec, bro. Just start. I'm just gonna blow my nose.
Yeah, I'll start the supers.
You start the supers, please, bro.
Calm. Big up Dan J. Hashtag one being cemented since the injury. No disrespect. Talk about Alisson Becker. Big up Ty. I told you from the kudos shot against West Ham that Ali was reacting slowly. I'll be playing Kelleher over him right now. I think he cost us wins. I think Alisson's been moving a bit shaky as well. Big up Gang Deep. I can't lie. If we don't win this, with City having drawn, City being down. We don't win this with City having a down year and Arsenal being inconsistent. All future, these toxic positive fans predicting us to win the league in the future. Seasons can piss off. Hashtag PTSD kicking in. I hear it, brother. Big up Gang and Deep. Big up Sean P. Casey. This bot is killing me. Laugh out loud. Pause. I'm glad the bot went away, but probably because we mentioned it. But it's gonna come back now. Big up Ty. The shot wasn't that great. It was under him, not wide. Yeah, I hear it, bro. Big up Just Labs. Trent actually ran back. Can't fault the effort. Trent did run back. I still go look at Virgil. Big up Ty. Real talk. Salah is actually allowed to be subbed. I think he must have a clause in the contract, if I'm being honest. Big up and deal. Question: would you be mad if we did let Mo leave? 100%, because even though he had a bad game, he's still the king. The king's allowed to have bad games. It's like he's not allowed days off. Do you know what I mean? Because I have got to say rating Salah below Diaz today's bad. It's fair play, that's your opinion, and I respect it, but disagree though. But then again, I did say at the end of the day, they're both no. I think I agreed with you in the end, actually. As much as I love Salah for the GA, he has too many of these kind of performances every season. Yeah, probably the 70% of the goal contributions that he's been providing Liverpool maybe make him a bit tired. Don't know what everyone else is doing now. Big LK, this team doesn't turn up in the first half, not on the Klopp and not on the Slot. That's what Just was saying, to be fair. You gotta be sharp, big at yourself. Salah bad, plus contributed to Nottingham Forest goal. Diaz was bad. Yeah, Salah didn't want to get involved in 50-50. Big up Vitu. Jones at times plays like 11 aside, like he's a 5-a-side player, slows down things on the ball, tries to be overly technical, too cautious, or too patient, or procrastinate. You could even put that in there as well. Big up Andil. Salah has GA because he has no competition in his position. You could say that maybe. Big up Brandy, Neville Cologne 8, Slot 6.5, considering we played a team top 6. Hashtag come on you Reds. I think
can I just say something, Matt, before I forget, because I know there's quite a few supers you're trying to get through, but you see this Salah stuff. Do you want to know what? I'll be honest with you. I love Salah, want him to sign that contract, don't want him to go anywhere. But you know what my real issue is, and people are probably going to be angry at me. A lot of people, anytime I say something about Salah, a lot of idiots go, you've got an agenda against Salah, which proves you don't ever listen to anything except what you want to hear. But I'll be honest with you. Do you know my real issue with Salah going isn't even necessarily Salah going without a signing stupid because I want him to be here. It's because I know my club won't replace him adequately. And that's what my real issue is. If I knew that I was a supporter of a club that would watch Salah go and Kylian Mbappe would walk through the door, I'd be so calm, Matt. Not that I want to see Mo go. Again, listen to the words coming out of my mouth for the people who run away with this. I don't want Mo to go.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
But if I knew my club would replace him adequately, I'd be a lot more calm about it. But what will happen is Jaden Danns will be the one who replaces him and will be shit next season. And that is what the issue is. Do you get my point? Like, yes, we want Mo to stay, but a real club would go and get Vinny Jr., Kylian Mbappe, Kvaratskhelia. They'll go and get those guys. And then even though we'll be upset Mo's leaving, we'll be like, oh, but look at that bad boy walking through the door. But we won't do that. Mo will leave and we'll just get any youth. And I don't even mean this, Semenyo or somebody like that. And we'll be like, are you kidding me?
That's your boy. That's your boy. Your boy, fam.
That is the problem.
I hear it.
That right there is the problem. It's not just about Mo leaving. Nobody wants to see Mo go. It's the fact the replacement. Because you know what we really should be doing, Matt? We should be giving Mo a new contract, and we should be buying somebody like Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, but you're talking sense though. We don't talk sense. When
Do you
we
get
talk
what I'm
about
saying?
owners.
That is the world. Kvaratskhelia should be coming to Liverpool, and Mo Salah's getting a new contract.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
know
type
this, bro.
of world we're supposed
We know
to be
this
living
though,
in.
bro. Come on.
That's the type of world we're supposed to be
But
living
that's
in.
never happening.
I
with
know.
these owners.
I know, bruv. I know, and that's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Big up Samanska. Elliot is our best decision maker. Ungrateful fans. I think Elliot is a great decision maker. Agreed.
He's not our best, but he is good.
But he's very good. Outside the box, Salah needs LFC more than LFC needs him. Disagree that still, you know. We can't.
I
win
think they.
games
You know what?
without
I'll be
Salah.
honest with you, bro. I think they both need each other as much as each other.
I think we need
Actually-
Salah more than we need. More than he needs us.
Nah, I think it's a relationship made in heaven.
Bro,
that they
take
both
Salah
need
out of that
each other.
team, and I'm telling you from now, or at the squad, take
But you
Salah
also
out.
have to look at a 33-year-old Salah and think, where does he go and make his career continue? Where he's at Liverpool now, where he's comfortable, everything is set up for him. It's very difficult at 33 years old to uproot and go and play for a new team. It ain't easy, bro. So I think it's a marriage made in heaven.
Even if he
that we
goes
just
Saudi
need to
for the
get
bag,
sorted.
he's done what he's done. He's done what he needs to do in Europe, innit? You know what I mean?
I think they both need each other.
Pick up Ty. Why not swap Matt 10 and Soberslide positions?
Do you know what? I was actually gonna say that, you know. How about we actually just do that for a game and see if there's a difference? Soberslide's energy in the pivot and Max creativity in the 10. Why not? What harm is there in doing that for a game?
Soberslide is the master of like hurrying opponents, but if you're talking about tackles, McAllister's clear.
Yeah, but look
Actually
how
making
well
tackles,
Soberslide
McAllister's
played in
clear.
the pivot for the last
Soberslide will
15, 20
do.
minutes.
Shout out to the people that play FIFA. Soberslide will just press like, what's that button? Contain button where you just hold down X. You just contain. He just contains, fam.
Yeah, but
challenges.
Wouldn't you sacrifice him not being as good in the tackle for McAllister being more decisive with his creativity, though?
Listen, I'm not against it, but I know why though. Soberslide ain't putting a foot in like McAllister, bro. McAllister's actually assertive when he puts a foot in. Soberslide ain't doing that, bro.
No, I hear that, but
I'm not against it though. Like I said,
just for one game to see what I go on.
Do you know what I mean? Big up Alex tonight. Tough watch first half. Love the content, lads. You never walk alone. Big up yourself, Alex, man. Big up. Love as always, man. You never walk alone 2.0. It was a hard game today for us, a second for a reason. 1 point away isn't the end of the world. We need better at home. Their goalkeeper was solid. We keep going, peeps. I agree. We do keep going. And I do think Nottingham Forest goalkeeper was actually the man of the match. Don't know why Murillo got it, but I think their goalkeeper was, in my opinion. Their goalkeeper stopped them from losing the game. Big up Sean, yes. Top by 7 points. Misery will consume you. I hear it though, but there's context to it though. Do you know what I mean? It's like, because it's like saying, if you could have been, I'll give an example. You could have been 15 points clear and it's now at 7. Like, you got to understand like that it's diminishing, so to speak. So like, you're worrying that if that continues, are you going to diminish that lead full stop? Do you know what I mean? So I think that's a bit harsh, but I understand what you're saying.
Do you know what? Respect to the super, because I hear where it's come from. But do you know what it's like, bro? If I was going to put it in a really silly, stupid analogy, it would be like a man winning £1 million tomorrow in the lottery. So now he's rich, right? And technically, he should be set up for life. But then a month later, you buck him, and he's only got 250 grand left because he's just been on a mad spending spree with things that are so stupid he shouldn't have even really done it. At this moment, you'll be like, bro. See that 250 you got? I beg you figure out a way to save that now, or you're going to be back to square one before you know it. And it's going to be like you didn't even win that money, bro. That lead that we had, if we keep dropping these points, we're going to be back to square one, and we're going to be like, what did we just do? We just squandered that whole fucking advantage that we had. Because when Arsenal beat Tottenham tomorrow, not if, when they beat Tottenham tomorrow, do you know we're only 4 points ahead of them?
Yeah, I know this.
We should be 11.
Yeah.
And we're only going to be 4. Remember, they still got to play us. We still got to go to Everton. Yo, we're just squandering this lead, bro.
No, I know. That's why the person that that's why I kind of have to say, like, there's another way of looking at it as well. Big up
Today's draw makes Arsenal win tomorrow, because now they've got incentive.
Arsenal will win
fresh
tomorrow.
motivation.
Arsenal at home to Spurs, there's only one winner, though, in my opinion.
But if we'd have won today, I think you still could have put a seed of doubt in Arsenal's minds. But dropping points gives them fresh impetus, bro. Now they have motivation. Do you see what I'm saying?
It sounds mad. I know Arsenal being poor by their standards. I still think they would have beat Spurs. That's just me, though. But
yeah, but at least we would have gained our advantage regardless.
True. We got Kyle Lewis. Leicester was second and we beat them 4-0. We're arrogant.
He's talking about the year we won the league.
Yeah, that was 1920, bro. It feels like such a lifetime ago. We got Shawnee. One defeat in the league. What's wrong with you, Drift?
Wasn't everyone else the one who kept trying to tell me draws are the downfall?
Draws can be a massive downfall.
Because I'll be honest with you, if we're looking at it from a logical point of view, I would have preferred Man United beat us and then we won today. We'd have more points.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Even though it seems like it's a worse thing if you look at it because you're like, oh my God, we lost. We'd actually, points-wise, be better off. So,
I hear it.
4 draws in the last 7.
No, I know.
I'd rather 2 defeats and 2 wins, man.
Yeah, it's poor form.
I promise you, I'd rather we were sitting there with 3 defeats, but we'd won those other 2 games and drawn because we'd have
no,
more
of course, anyone
points.
would though. I know.
We'd have more points.
Draws can be a serious problem. 100%.
I'm not 4 draws in 7 is terrible form, especially for someone trying to win the league.
Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah. Big up Vitu. I'm sorry, but before this season, we didn't know what to expect from Slot. These players, though, Matt's right, Drifty. Too early on Slot, to be fair.
Whoa, guys! I did not say I have a problem with Slot in terms of Matt. Has it come across wrong how I was trying to say? I just think there's got to be some more copper. People are acting like I was trying to say Slot.
No, you may spoke about the first half. You just spoke about the first half, though, innit?
Yeah, like we've got to put some blame on the manager. 4 draws in 7's he's got to get some blame for that.
Yeah, right? No, of course. Like I said, I think it's a bit of both. Like,
yeah, he's got to get some blame for that.
Yeah, manager has to get some blame.
Come on, man.
Not just the players.
Don't start this now. Come on, chat.
It's a bit of both, in my opinion. Big Enable Cologne 2.0. Do you think our rivals are capable 2 wins, 8 out of 9 in a row?
Do I think the rivals are capable to win 8 or 9?
Sorry, to win. I'm saying 2 wins. I'm moving.
Yes, I do.
This is tiredness kicking in now, chat.
Yes, I do. Just the same way I think we're capable of doing it, I also think that they are. I do. Whether they do it or not is different. But City, Arsenal are capable of winning 8 in a row. They are. We thought the same thing last year. I get the circumstances are different with injuries, but we laughed at Arsenal this time last season after we knocked them at the FA Cup. And then they won 15 games in a row or some shit.
Arsenal are not winning that.
So I'm just saying it is possible.
They're not in a feel-good moment, like feel-good factor right now. They just lost to Man United with 10 men, bro.
No, but bro, it can change. In City, if they got those new bodies in the door,
Arsenal are not winning 9 games, 10 games in a row. In my, I could be so.
No, I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying they are capable. There is a difference between will they or are they capable. To say they're not capable is going too far.
For me personally, not this Arsenal. Last year, yes. This year, no.
That's fine. And remember, they don't need to win 8 or 9 in a row. They only have to win 5, and we draw 3 more. Bang. They're top of the league.
Arsenal will drop points again.
Man, remember that. They don't have to win 8 or 9. They just have to win 4 or 5, and we draw 2 or 3.
No, but it's almost like,
and then bang, they're top of the league.
And it's almost like saying we can't go on a run ourselves. Imagine that. No, crazy, huh?
We can, but we've
got more chance of going on a winning run than Arsenal. I'll leave it there.
All right, let me ask everybody this. Yeah, if the rumors are true, and next week you see Arsenal sign Vlahovic, how much does your energy change?
It doesn't change mine.
You don't think them having an actual goal scorer in the team would change your mind?
No. Did you watch? You watched the Arsenal? You done the big up show, yeah? In your opinion, do Arsenal have patterns of play?
I think they create more chances than we're giving them credit for because we like to laugh at them. And I think if they have somebody up front instead of Havertz, that I think that they do win more games.
No, in that game, Havertz missed chances, but they don't.
Havertz is scuppering every chance that
they don't create an abundance of chances, though.
No, but they only create, but they create enough to still win games.
No, They create
He
a
had
small
3
amount.
chances against Man United that
They
he absolutely bottled. He's only got
How
put
can
one
you
in and
create
then
3
in the next
chances
round.
against a team with 10 men? We created more chances against a team when we had 10 men. Make
Guys,
that make sense.
I'm not saying Arsenal playing amazing. I'm not. But if you go and look at the 3 chances that Havertz missed that were criminal, all they need is a man like Vlahovic who would put one of them in the net and then through to the next
but
round.
that's hypotheticals.
It's,
Where's
it's,
Vlahovic
it's
coming
totally
from?
different.
But where does he come from? They haven't even been linked with him.
They have been linked with Vlahovic.
Not recently,
Have you not been
no.
watching today?
No, I've been seeing today's
Bro,
Zubimendi, not Vlahovic.
they're being heavily linked with Vlahovic.
I believe it when I see it, man.
Apparently, Juve are actually the ones who want Mawani. And if they get Mawani, then they're going to let Vlahovic go to Arsenal.
They've agreed to Mawani on loan. They've already agreed.
Wouldn't that mean Vlahovic is going to Arsenal? All they need to do is get that body in, and they're letting Vlahovic go. And Vlahovic is scoring every chance that Havertz is missing. I'm telling you, bro. And then the whole landscape changes in this situation. I'm not saying Vlahovic is a world beater, but he's definitely going to be scoring.
I'm just saying Vlahovic doesn't move
twice
me.
as many goals as Havertz.
Bruv, all I'm saying is this: Arsenal don't create an abundance of chances to the point where Vlahovic, I just feel like he's just gonna bag all the time. That's just not how I feel about Arsenal.
But he'll bag twice as much as Havertz.
Bro,
that's the point,
the way they attack is horrible. Saka being out is horrible for them. Yeah, they play with they play with 2 CDMs and a 10. Odegaard's not in it. Martinelli doesn't even know how to even dribble. Yeah, and you've got the fantastic 4 at the back who are now leaking goals. I'm not scared. Arsenal,
I'm not telling anyone to be
when
scared.
I say scared, I'm talking about can Arsenal go on an 8-9 game winning run? No, I don't think they can anymore.
Okay, but I'm telling people to not get complacent about the possibility.
No, it's not about complacent because obviously we can allow Arsenal.
If we keep drawing.
What it is though, I just still feel like we have more than them, and that's the most important thing. Maybe better next super chat because I just feel like we got more, bro. But
I'm not gonna lie, I find it kind of mad. I get that we like laughing and joking at Arsenal and stuff like that, but people are being way too dismissive.
I'm not being dismissive. I'm just literally. All right. Well, I mean, Simi, big up Solo. Simi should have started. That's on slot. I admit. Yeah, I agree. I say it every single damn game. Unless Simi's injured, Simi should be starting. Big up Sinclair. Only slot on the transfer. On transfer. You saw today I can impact the game with a sub I have on the bench. Not for the first time this season these players have helped us. Klopp said find a solution from within the squad.
What's Mr. Sinclair's calling slot a company, man? I hear you, bro.
No, he's calling Klopp accompaniment.
No, he's saying common denominator owners. So
I know.
Everyone who's the manager of these owners has the same rhetoric.
Yeah. It's because he's all right. If we didn't, all right.
I hear you.
Football Blast TV. Big up to Matt. Watch the game at 4 a.m. in the morning. Continue to watch you guys after the game. Crazy Premier League this year. Liverpool need signings, guys. Fully agree, bro. Big up for
you know what? As a Man United fan, big up yourself, man.
At 4 a.m., bro.
You know what? Football Blood. Who do you want to win the league? Liverpool or Arsenal? I'm quite curious, bro. Big up.
That's Arsenal. That's obvious. And again, they call Arsenal bottle jobs, but if Liverpool loses, it's a bigger bottle job. That Keller mistake in the Newcastle game is haunting back. Same Keller.
Small margins. There are small margins. If he doesn't do that and we win that game, it could have been a whole different thing. But
big up Joe Ruiz. I think Edwards is okay with how FG does business. Otherwise, why accept the job? I think he thinks, and I think he thinks, and the same way. Yeah, in the same way.
The only thing I will say, Ruiz, even though I'm not going to say you're wrong, money talks. They threw the bag at him, and maybe, just maybe, he cares more about his own pocket. Just maybe.
Listen, all I'm going to say is this, yeah?
They threw the bag at him.
These owners have really let us down. They gave the new manager a player who they weren't even sure whether was going to be ready and a player for next year. And they practically said, here's the squad that Jurgen had. We just need you to do better. I can't lie, that's a mad thing. Because even if you just look at it on the basis of like who's the better manager and who has the better credentials. Jurgen Klopp has better credentials. Jurgen Klopp has done more in the game. Now you're asking a younger manager to kind of almost reinvent the same team and stretch out this squad, pause as much as possible, and get every ounce that you can. Pause again. That's a mad pause. But you get what I'm trying to say. Really trying to like use all the resources. It's absolute joke when I actually deep it. It's an absolute joke, man. That's for another show, though. I'll get onto that. I might even speak about. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna speak about it tomorrow on my channel. I think I'm just gonna just talk, say what I want to say.
Wow.
Bare
Do you
things I
know
wanna
what's
say.
crazy, bro? I'm just looking at something
So
now,
yeah, man.
and it said that there's no definitive number anybody can actually find online about how much Edwards is making, but the rumors are that they put him on the same wage Jurgen Klopp was on, which equates to 15 mil a year.
I'll believe when I see it. Though we don't know. That's speculation, though.
Money talks, bro. Edwards will do whatever the owners say for 15 mil a year. Trust
But
me,
I don't
bro.
know, though. I don't. You know what it is? I don't know because these men are tight, rude boy. Pause.
They're not tight with the people who make the decisions.
Nah, bro. These men don't
Klopp
want
was
to spend,
handsomely
bro.
paid.
Never forget, Bob. Are you forget spending? G. That's FSG. Don't ever forget
No,
that.
but that's when it comes to all the other stuff. It's not
Bruv,
the
them man are
wages for
tight,
the
bro.
managers.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, people, we're gonna leave it there. I've had enough for today. I'll be honest with you, man. I just want to kind of just move on to the next game, which is Saturday, 3 p.m. I'm not gonna lie, when we play Saturday 3 p.m., sometimes it can get a bit techy.
Saturday
And we're
3 p.m.
away to Brentford, who, if I'm not mistaken, just got a draw at Man City when they were 2-0 down.
And we're going to Brentford.
So it's going to be very interesting. Listen, we're 7
Donovan's
points.
right. 15 mil for a yes man who will do everything they say works out way cheaper for them than anything else.
Yeah,
Just
no, it does.
Look, if Arsenal drop points tomorrow, all is well and we can calm down a little bit. If Arsenal win tomorrow, that Brentford game's got so much pressure on it.
Yeah.
That I promise you, Matt.
Pressure.
I promise you, bro.
Pressure. I did say it.
Bro, don't get me wrong. Arsenal are playing Villa at the weekend, which is another difficult game. But if they navigate that game and we drop points again, I just want to know if everyone's going to tell me that I'm being over the top, because I still believe we can win the league. I'm just starting to let people know that there is, whether you call it PTSD, I think it's just being more realistic.
You have more belief in Arsenal
PTSD could
right
be
now
a part
than
of
me.
it.
That's all it is.
It's creeping in.
If they do it, they do it. But you just have more belief than me right now. That's all it is. You just have more belief that they can do it, and that we're more likely.
What if we're even sleeping on the fact that it is Nottingham that are the ones who capitalised? Then forget about Arsenal. What if Forest capitalised?
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're so focused on Arsenal, not in the Forest, bro. They're right here.
Because I do believe Arsenal are the biggest contender for our title. I think Forest will eventually fade away. I think they'll get top 4, but I think they'll eventually fade away from the title.
Arsenal winning the league because I will have the biggest meltdown in YouTube history. I'm not even fronting, you know.
But if I say to you right now, you've got £1,000,
but that's
put
not
it on who you think's the closest title contenders. You'd put it on Arsenal, not Forest, right?
Yeah, I still put it on Arsenal. Yeah,
that's the reason I'm paying more attention to Arsenal at this present time.
The thing is, listen, when I say this, I don't think they can go on an 8-9 game run. It's just more about us just dropping points. They might not need an 8 or 9 game run.
That's what I was just trying to say a minute ago, bro.
But when I'm saying that, I'm still confident enough that we won't do that though, and do make that many errors to allow them to just not really do that much and overtake us. That's all I'm saying.
Look, like I said, I still have belief that we can win the league, but whether it's PTSD or whatever it is that's kicking in, like I'm just starting to get a little bit apprehensive now. Anxiety's kicking in a bit. I'm gonna just bring this up quickly and then we'll leave you guys. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, 1-1 with Forest. I'm not counting this. Lost to Tottenham. Draw with Man United. This little patch here has been very poor. We have to turn this around now with the next 3, which is Brentford, Ipswich, Bournemouth. That ain't going to be easy because Brentford and Bournemouth away is no joke. So all I'm saying, bro, is we've got to get. Do you get where I'm coming from? We've got
I get what
to
you're,
get
I get what you're
back
saying.
in. We've got to get back in form, bro. Brentford away
No, I
and
agree.
Bournemouth
Obviously, we need
away.
to get.
Like,
Bro,
bro,
you
if
know
I'm
what we
being
gotta
honest
do?
with you, yeah, apart from the Etihad and apart
Yeah.
from Stamford Bridge, if I said to you, what are the worst away games to try and get our form back? Would you not say Bournemouth and Brentford, bro?
Do you know what it is? Maybe, but if we
I
beat
actually
Brentford,
don't know what would be worse
uh,
away games than Brentford and Bournemouth.
beat Brentford, panic over. Don't matter what Arsenal do, just beat Brentford. That's what we got to do. Just all we got to do is beat Brentford and
Yeah,
panic
yeah, I
over.
agree.
It stops the
Newcastle,
panic.
fair enough. Newcastle would be the only other game for real that you
Yeah.
could throw in there, but we've already done Newcastle away. I meant like out of the games we've got left. So out of the games we've still got to play, right now, just so we're trying to get ourselves back into form, I think Brentford and Bournemouth away are two of the games you just
Bro,
don't
they're
want.
doing wrong. They're mad tough games.
You just don't want those two right now.
No, they are. Bro, all we got just beat Brentford and panic over. Just beat Brentford.
No, because our Bournemouth away game's still scary, bro.
Nah, Bournemouth aren't as scary as Brentford, bro. Bournemouth are a good team.
What? Have you
They're
seen
not scary as
how well,
Brentford.
brother? Have you seen how well Bournemouth are playing, bro? You don't think Bournemouth away is harder than Brentford away?
No, I don't know, you know.
Nah, Matt. Bournemouth away is harder
No.
than Brentford away, bro.
Nah, Brentford have more killers, man.
Arsenal
Bournemouth,
went and beat up Brentford away the other day, bro. Bournemouth away is harder than Brentford away. Chat, what we saying? Bournemouth is a mad one right now, bro. It's a mad one. We need to get back on form before we do that.
always mad. We all because that's so. When was the last time Bournemouth beat us, bro? Was that when we had Karius in goal or something? Oh my god, I'm thinking of a different game. My god, mad.
Bro, let's talk about this season, bro. Brentford.
Nah,
so
Bournemouth don't scare me, bro. I don't care what anyone says.
You know Bournemouth at home have beaten City, Tottenham, Man U, and no, they beat Man U away, but they've beaten City, Tottenham, and Arsenal at home.
All right, it's gonna sound crazy what I'm about to say. Bournemouth are actually higher than Brentford, yeah, but Brentford have more killers, bro. The way how the teams are set, to put it into context, Bournemouth have won 9 out of 21 games, and Brentford have won 8 out of 21 games, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? I respect them.
Didn't Bournemouth just get a result at Stamford Bridge today?
Yeah, they did, but Chelsea have just gone a bit funky, bro.
But I'm saying you put that on top of the fact that they beat Man United away and they've beaten Tottenham, Man City, and Arsenal. All at home,
I'm more scared of Mbeumo and Wissa than I do of any other Bournemouth player, bro.
Yeah, because you're looking at the individuals, but as a team, Bournemouth are harder to play against.
They hit you with a 1-2 punch, it's over. That's all they need. They just need a 1-2 punch.
I hear you, but
even if Bournemouth are more balanced, I'll give you this: Bournemouth are more balanced. They are, but Brentford have a higher chance of the 1-2 combo. Bang, you're dead. I'm telling you, bro.
Look, man's telling you right now, Bournemouth are unbeaten in 10. That is a fucking difficult game,
bro.
Matt.
I'm telling you from now, Brentford have that 1-2 punch more than Bournemouth.
But Matt, all right. You know what you're losing sight of? We have to play them both in our next 2 games. So the point is, bro, they're both difficult games, and that is how we're trying to get ourselves back in form.
But here's the thing, yeah, they're difficult games, yeah, but I think we're forgetting something. We are Liverpool, you know. I know we're due to Forest, but we're Liverpool, you know. We're top of the league for a reason. These teams are all well and good. People are acting like we weren't going to play them. We're going to play them at some point. Why are people acting scared, worried? Obviously, you could be concerned.
Because we're not in good form.
But who's to say that we can't turn it around against Brentford? If we turn it around against Brentford, are you going to be as scared to go to Bournemouth?
No one's saying we can't, but you've still got to have some level of apprehension based on how we're playing.
Obviously, you respect every opponent, but I just feel like we're giving the opponents way too much credit, though. Way too much. Like there's some serious team.
I know what I said about Nottingham Forest, and everyone told me that I'm being disingenuous towards Nottingham Forest.
I'll be honest with you. If their goalkeeper didn't have, I mean, again, we didn't even play great, but if their goalkeeper didn't have a stormer, we probably would have won the game 3-0. Sorry, 3-1.
Look,
we are Liverpool, you know.
All I'm saying is by the end of that Bournemouth game, it has to be 9 points gained. It has to,
because it's like we need
from now to the end of the season, it has to be 9 points gained. It has to be. It has to be.
No, I understand, but like we just can't be scared. We can't be scared. Don't get me wrong. Respect every opponent, but don't be scared of them. Respect them, but don't be scared of them. Today, I felt like there were times when we were scared of Forest, and that's what let me down.
I'm not scared of them. I'm just apprehensive and anxious about what we're going to do because our form is off at the moment.
I agree. All we got to do is get our form back. Like even if we just get like the next 2 games, like you said, like get them.
And if everyone's talking about pressure, and they think Liverpool are starting to feel the pressure. If Arsenal win their games, then the pressure is going to ramp up even more for those games.
Mm.
Do you see what I'm saying? While we've got a 7-point buffer, maybe it won't be as bad. But if there's only 4 points or 3 points or 2 points, bro.
But
I'm just saying.
that's why pressure is important, isn't it? In football, you have to deal with the pressure, bro.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? But listen, anyways.
Liverpool, get the fuck back on track. That's all.
Nah, facts, bro. Facts. Big up Football Blast TV. To be honest, I would rather Chelsea win it, not Liverpool for our great rivalry, and definitely not Arsenal for their fans. But it's fine if Liverpool wins. Fair play to you, bro.
Fair enough. I hear that.
And last but not least, Ty, 2 wins and 2 losses points wise would be better off, but you don't want players used to losing. I agree with that as well.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I agree with that. And another super chat's coming in. Big up Malik. If Liverpool can just win the next 5 games in a row, the league title is theirs. I hear that.
So the next would be Brentford away, Ipswich at home, Bournemouth away, Everton away, and then Wolves at home, going into that Man City game away.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Man City away and then Newcastle at home back to back ain't the one either, you know. Bro, do you know how far away from over this Premier League is, Matt?
Oh, it's far from over. But we have the power in our hands to make everyone feel like they ain't got a chance. And that's what we have to do. And
I know, but we're not utilizing it.
I know we have to. This is what we have to do, though. We have to. Big up those in the chat. Make sure you smash the like button. Let's get this. Listen, at one point we're at 1,700 right now. There's still 1,300 of you rocking with us right now. It's 12. It's 12:30 in the morning. I'm tired, just tired. It's been a long day for me.
I didn't even realize it was so late.
Yeah, bro. Big up everyone that joined. Listen, it's not the result we wanted. Let's keep it a buck. It ain't. We can still do this thing. I ain't giving up no hope. Neither is Drift, and neither should you guys either. It's just going to be a lot tougher than maybe what some people expected. And that's okay, because life is tough. So expect football to be tough, innit? We're not going to win every game. We didn't lose. If we lose, it's a bit different conversation, because it's like flipping out, like we lost. But we go again. We have to keep believing. This is the best position we've been in for a minute. We're 7 points clear. We can still win this damn league. Yes, it's not over. 100%. But let's see what other people are saying. If Arsenal win, fair play to them. Then you know what we do? If Arsenal win tomorrow, we respond by dispatching Brentford. Then if they win the next game, we respond by dispatching Bournemouth. We just have to focus on us. We have the lead. It's not like we're chasing someone where we can't make mistakes. I don't want us to make mistakes anyway. All we got to do is take care of ourselves. If we do that, we can win the league. But if we don't, then it's problems, and I understand what everyone's saying. But trust me, when I say to you, I believe we will do it. I genuinely believe we will do it.
I tell you what's crazy though, and this is how you know life is funny, football's funny, the world is weird. Do you know what me and Cal do? We bounce off the other one's energy and become the agony aunt. So whoever's the one in that moment who's annoyed or pissed off or worried, the other one goes, "No, man, calm down, bro. There's no way. What are you worried about?"
I hear it.
If anyone watches the pattern, we do it all to each other. Whoever's the one who's annoyed, the others keep him calm. And then when that one gets thingy, then the other, and we just go around in a circle of trying to keep each other calm while the other one takes it in turns to get annoyed. Have you seen the pattern? This is what's
I've seen the pattern. And you never guess what? I've seen this pattern. We win the league. I've seen the pattern, fam. I've seen it. I know. Now, let me not do too much. I think we're in the league. And let me not do too much. But I
still think we're gonna win the league, but I'm starting to just get a lot of anxiety.
I understand it,
anxiety, brother.
Because at one point, I understand it. But I just believe that we will. But it's mad.
I'm getting a lot of anxiety. I'm getting a lot of anxiety, man. And again, you just can't rely on Spurs. Spurs ain't getting shit.
No, you can't rely on Spurs. But
and I'm not even just saying that to like do the whole like reverse psychology. Spurs ain't getting shit, guys. Spurs went to Tamworth. I needed extra time and bringing on Kulusevski and Son.
I know, bro.
Win the game,
but
bro.
Arsenal lost to 10-man Man United, who didn't even want to score.
No, Man United have got a bit more balls than Spurs, though. That's the difference, bro.
I understand that, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
We'll see in it. We'll see.
I think it's 3-0 Arsenal tomorrow, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think Arsenal win as well. If I'm being honest, Arsenal win tomorrow. Big up to those that joined. Listen, if you didn't catch us on Big Up, you need to make sure you do that. Tomorrow, morning show tomorrow, people will be there for that as well. And obviously, catch us for the rest of the week as well. There'll be other content on the channels. Make sure you go subscribe to the Sanderson Show, the Map One Show, Drifty TV as well. Make sure you go and do that, people. Make sure you go over to Big Up as well. We've got a good feature coming up on Big Up. Trust me, people. Trust me.
Yeah, make sure you're gift gang tomorrow, lunchtime roughly.
There,
make sure you're there, man. We're gonna be breaking down.
Big game. Yeah, so you got a game over there tomorrow. You're doing the
I'm doing the North London Derby tomorrow. I'm doing the
North London Derby. So if you're gonna go check it out, people, make sure you go check out Drift on North London Derby tomorrow. And yeah, man, I might even, you know what, chat, I'm gonna be real. I might even do something on my YouTube. It's been a minute. There's things I want to say. So yeah, look out for me tomorrow, chat. I think I'm gonna do something tomorrow. You know, I can't even lie. There's things I want to speak about. And yeah, catch me on Big Up. I won't be on Big Up though until maybe the weekend. I think maybe before, but I'll let you guys know. You know the pattern already, people. I'll let you guys know. I'll tweet it or something. But yeah, man, big up to everyone that's able to join. Smash that button if you haven't already. It's Team Kopish. It's your boy man like Matt Drift. People, enough love. Liverpool draw 1-1. We move on to the next game. Hopefully, we can start actually winning again. Big up to you, people. Take care and God bless. Good night.
Fuck Forest. Peace.